Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Good morning, everybody. It's what Max. I need to call myself. Hello, Max. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. I hope you brought coffee with you. Because today is a don't give a fuck day. Today is yeah. DK. We can do that one day. We can do that one day. That I can assure you of. Actual fact, you know what? Let me just move this out of the way here. There you can go. You can see the background. Enjoy the background, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Now you can see my screen. Hi, good morning, Eric. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. I hope you brought your drink with you. Obviously, for you guys, it's excuse me. Obviously, for you guys, it's great. Made a mistake watching Fleas. They are still on Spitting Venom. Thank God you came on to smooth. Nina, why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you doing that to yourself? Why you punish yourself like that? What are you doing? Are you going to be joining the special forces so you go and watch them to deal with interrogation techniques, or what's going on? The thing is, what you have to understand over the last few days, a lot has happened. People have cried wolf a lot. People have got very, very angry for the fact that myself, Skipper, and Brett, that we sat in a stream and we had probably the most fantastic conversation you've ever had. And Brett is such a gentleman. I must admit, he's a really nice gentleman. But the thing is, the rest interested, to say the least. Well, of course. I mean, like, I wasn't going to mention any of these idiots today, but okay, I will. Because that's what I think they are. They're all idiots. They're all uneducated idiots. You know, they think they go on the internet and they find big words and they go, oh, today for specific, you know what I mean? And that's it. Oh, wait, I need some coffee. Fucking hell, I haven't even woke up yet. Hang on a second. Oh, God. Coffee. God, Jesus, that's nice. Exactly. Linda, you hit the nail on the fucking head. The proof of pudding will be in the courts. When it goes to the courts, you'll soon find out. And irregardless of what they're trying, everything that's going on right now, like, look, you got Bubbles. You think around something, he's gone quiet now. So he's probably taken a leaf out of what we've been telling him to stop acting unprofessional and actually become professional. But it's too little, too late. And you've got other people like Slug Entertainment. Now, Slug, from what I've heard, you know, he's starting to get some bonus points with me. Super Dave, yeah, everything was fine until he threw his teddy out of the pram. And then he says one thing, and then goes totally against what you said. Yeah, I can't understand people. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're going to try and bullshit and I don't know, I really don't know. You know, I was never going to get into the drama, the toxicity of all that little fucking backroom sandpit drama. I mean, about 20 minutes ago, I removed myself from a Discord because I'm not that fucking naive. I know what was going on. And if any of them fucking come in and even mention a word about what happened there, they're gone. I don't give a fuck. I can tell you that right now. You bring that shit in here, you are gone. And then I will fucking start talking. But that's private, that's redacted, that's personal stuff. So, let me know brownie points, Eric. Anyone finding? Am I gobbled? Well, yeah. It's probably because I'm talking into the microphone. Actually, let me put. Maybe we'll find out a little bit gobbled. How's that? Is that better? Am I garbled? Yeah, don't forget, it's because it's the internet. And also I got game playing as well. Let me just stop it. There you go. So what we're going to discuss today? Let's discuss a couple. Let's discuss a couple of things. The whole reason I am around is because I'm a truth finder. I'm a truth seeker, and I will find it. Now I have found shitloads of stuff on people, shitloads of stuff. Some of it I've used, some of it I won't use, some of it I can't use. The can't use stuff, that's fucking locked away, right? And then what I do, I sit and watch people, like all these fucking anonymous posts that suddenly appear. Don't you find it very strange that the minute fucking the two fleas and their cohort, right, suddenly start going live nearly every fucking day? You got people like Ed Lang, Roman Hansen, Lisa Lee, John Gooden, Doug Hembry, or whatever his fucking name wants to be. And all these other people suddenly fucking go hiding behind the anonymous post and they start posting. But you don't see them posting with their own names. No, you don't. What they'll do though, as soon as they start getting called out, they'll go into different they'll be going into different posts and they'll start commenting here, they'll start commenting there. It's very interesting to watch. You can actually literally sit there and you can watch how they do it. They'll go from one post to the other. But in every single post, it's an attack on Jeremy. It's an attack on what the hell. It's an attack on fans of Jeremy. Now, here's the problem. Jeremy has over 700,000 people who follow him, and he hasn't lost that many. And even if he has, it's not going to affect him one bit. You know, he's not perfect. He makes mistakes. But after speaking to that wonderful guy, Brett, last night, you know, having that fantastic conversation, it's come apparent that the people that you haters out there and you toxic fucking slums out there who dehumanize these people have gone and shut on your own doorstep because you've tried to dehumanize people who are Christ-fearing folk who mean no harm to anybody and want to actually do something right. And you got a multiple, like 5 or 6 people who decided to help a 78-year-old. Now, listen to this. 78 years old. 78. Not 58, not 48, 78. Who just had a hip replacement. And then you guys sit there and you make out that you are the victim and that, oh, my health, oh, me, oh, mama. You absolute fucking waste of oxygen. Now, I'm a type of person. I give. You can be male, you can be female, you can be other. You can. I don't care what you I don't care if you identify yourself as a fucking exocet missile, and your fucking pronouns are bang and whiz. I don't care. But the minute you become a hypocrite, and the minute you start fucking playing the oh it's poor me type of game, okay, I'm not here for that. I don't give a shit. What I do give a shit about is the people who are here to listen to reason. People who want to know what's going on. I'm confused. I've got one camp saying that. I've got another camp saying that. Right? And you've got like I'll take like for example, Veteran Nation. He is being attacked from every single fucking corner, just like I am. I'm being dragged through the shit, just like he is. Excuse me. And what's our reaction? What's our reaction? I'll tell you what our reaction is. We sit back. We pick up our This is my coffee. This is my cup. My coffee cup. Yeah, you can hear that. Can you hear that? Yeah, we pick up our fucking cup and we take a nice fucking Black Rifle coffee. Can't fucking go wrong with that shit, can you, bubs? Eh? Can't go wrong with that. And that's what you can't understand. You see, we're used to conflict. We're used to this shit. And you want to fucking come and attack people like us? Now, a situation happened tonight. I'm not going to go into it, but a situation happened tonight, and I was expecting it. I was expecting it. Actually, fact, I was expecting it a couple of days ago. Because I just found it very peculiar that people started acting really fucking weird. Yeah. Oh, by the way, can you see that in the background? Yeah. Nice, isn't it? Nice pictures. But anyway, so what happened to that? And it gave me the reason just to fucking distance myself. Does that mean I hate anyone there? No. Do I dislike people there? Absolutely. Because I think some people are there snakes. They deliberately fucking entice you to, they bring you in and then bang. I don't like hypocrites. I don't like snakes. I don't like liars. I don't like people who cannot be honest. And if they can't take a fucking joke, keep your mouth fucking shut. But the minute you turn a fucking joke into something fucking like you want to fucking talk to me or you want to attack me because I was fucking cracking a joke, then here's a little fucking thing. Unsubscribe and fuck off. How about that? Simple as it is. You see, you people sit there day in, day out until fucking early hours in the fucking morning and you're complaining, you're whining, you're looking for fucking excuses to have attack someone, to belittle someone, to insult someone, to fucking question their ability to fucking read, to write, or anything else. You fucking question people, but you don't know their story. You don't know if they have psychological issues or physical issues or how old they are, whatever. But you all sit on that fucking little bandwagon going around going, oh, I'm perfect. But you can't spell. Your grammar and your typing skills are the 2-year-old. But you want to try and entrap me? You want to attack me? You want to attack fucking Skipper? You want to attack people who've actually done something in their fucking life, who got out of bed at fucking 5:30 in the morning? Excuse me a second. Right, who've actually fucking done something in their life? How many of you actually fucking held a job longer than a fucking month or a year? Probably some of you probably had. I served my fucking country for over 30 fucking years, and that's nearly 3/4 of my life. Do you know how much shit I missed up on? And then some of you pricks want to fucking start dictating to me how I fucking talk, think, shit, fucking really? Do you know what? Why don't you send Bruce into here? At least I'll have a fucking decent conversation with someone. Hey, baby, how you doing, brother? You better put your fucking vest on and your fucking helmet because I'm venting. Just so you know. And it's not directed at you. It's not directed at Eric or anyone. Right? I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if Bruce walks past me on fire. I wouldn't give a fuck. I would continue to sit here, smoke my cigarette, and fucking drink my coffee. And once in a while, and ready for it, Super Dave? I'm about to say it. Scratch my balls. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. What I do give a fuck about is the fact that people are being deflected, and people are forgetting about one person, a child of 5 years old. But you will have some fucking insecure little pleb sitting on his fucking platform, whining and complaining about his feelings about, and then fucking 5 minutes later start attacking someone. Wow. Oh no. You know, I mean, like, yeah, for some reason my sense of humor wants to try and get out, but yeah, it's wah, wah, wah. It's this is what I can't get around my fucking head. Every single person I've come across, right? They complain. They either say, "Oh, I've got mental health issues," or "I got anxieties," or "I got this," or "I got a therapist," or da 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 da. So you're telling me every single person on the internet has a therapist and have mental health issues? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling someone who was trained to look for operational stress awareness? And Eric knows what that means. AVA knows what that means. Every fucking soldier knows what operational stress awareness means. So you're telling me all of you have mental health issues? Is that what you want to say? Well, according to the voices in my head, I don't have mental health issues. But boy, do they fucking talk a lot. Here's the thing. While you're sitting there making up fake shit about mental health, there'll be someone sitting next to you or someone sitting there who really need the help. But the professional's not seeing that person who needs the help because you're sitting there talking shit. Right? I was not going to fucking do this. I would, when I watched that video, I watched the first 10 minutes of Super Dave's video last night, and I wasn't going to do this until he fucking did a 180. And then I fucking wake up and I thought, you know what? I'll go on a fucking chat with a group and people who I had respect for. And Ratters, if you're still here, you better fucking listen very carefully to the words I'm about to fucking say. Heed my fucking words, mate. Heed my fucking words. Because Dave is nothing compared to what I'm fucking like, mate. So heed my words. What you see and what you hear is what you get. You don't like it, you know what you can do. But don't fucking treat me like a fucking idiot just dragged in from the street. Because I'm not. You show me respect, I will show you respect. You come at me, I'll come back at you twicefold. I'm not on the internet to fucking get fame. I'm not here to fucking be famous. If I want to be famous, I'll break into the Buckingham Palace and fucking play chess with His Royal Highness the King of Viking England. If I want fame, I'm here to fucking relax, chill out, meet new people, and have fun, and upload some content from my gaming content. But here I am, at fucking 6:20 in the morning, venting. Why? Because I have to. And I need to. And people who come in here, you're friends of mine. I consider you friends. But the thing is, out of everyone you know, at least you're going to get the fucking truth here. At least you know that I'm not going to be around the bush. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So there you go. So in future, people, if you think you're going to fucking use me as a fucking tool or you're going to use me as an excuse, be very fucking careful because I will snap back. And in regards to those fucking people who think it's okay to attack Veteran Nation and other fucking people because they're not going against they're not going with your rhetoric or your narrative. Newsflash. Fuck off. Get alive. Turn off your computer. I should find turn off your computer, open the window, and you'll notice there's a picture, and it's an interactive picture. So I mean you can touch it, but it's an interactive one. It's called The World of Fucking Reality. And if you're in a basement, get out, get into the sunlight. Vitamin D is good for you. Fucking people are pathetic. Fucking the two Lees, Lisa and fucking Tori, sitting on their fucking and fucking, oh God. Every time I fucking figure that 30-second clip. But at least there's two things I have to announce. I'd like to thank Dave for explaining everything about the emails and everything else. But you did go and drop yourself in a fucking in a rut because you've made a legal statement in regards to fucking indirect hacking because you were talking about people's fucking IP address. Ratters, I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a fuck. And I'm not coming at you. I am coming at you, mate. I don't give a fuck. There you go. I told you, don't bring that shit in here. Don't give a fuck, mate. And if you want me to put it, if you want me to fucking out it, you want me to fucking put it out there and discuss it, I'll be more than happy to fucking tell you exactly what fucking happened. But I'm not going to bother because at the end of the day, I want to waste my energy a different way. And I'm not coming at you, mate. I'm fucking telling you point blank. Because if I was coming at you, you'd fucking know about it. It's all good and fine, you flapping your gums at people, giving it fucking large, but when it comes at you, you don't like it, do you? So if you want to fucking argue, let's fucking argue. But I'm just pointing facts out to you, mate. So don't fucking sit there and fucking give it like you can fucking talk to me like a piece, like you can talk to other people. You fucking can't, mate. If you don't like it, do one. So I don't choose sides. I choose one thing, me. I'm fucking butting heads with nobody. I'm not going to be dragged into and used as an excuse to put fucking someone down when it's not my responsibility. I don't own a fucking server. I'm not an admin. All right. But when I get dragged into something where if someone wants to fucking use me as or weaponize me, that's where I draw the fucking line. So before you open your fucking mouth again, mate, think. And I don't give a shit who owns that fucking server. You're a fucking admin in there. And I don't really care. But I am not going to be weaponized for someone's fucking agenda. As simple as. And that's all I'm going to fucking say to it. And if people think I'm going against Rattus, no, I'm not. I'm being constructive. We've done this multiple times. And if he can't fucking handle it, then he doesn't need to fucking communicate with me anymore. But like I said, you're not going to fucking weaponize me. You're not going to use me to do your fucking dirty work because for whatever fucking reason. I'm here to enjoy myself. I'm here to make sure that people understand the truth and the facts. But don't fucking use me as an excuse. And if you've got a problem with that, we can always fucking discuss it privately. Other than that, I've got nothing further to fucking say. Simple as that. You see, you guys, now I really do appreciate people subscribing, and I really do appreciate what you've done. I do appreciate that, and I'm thankful for that. But I've said from the get-go that YouTube is not my platform, but I do use it. And I've started going fucking live because people asked me to, even though I didn't want to, but I am going live. And here I am fucking telling you right now, if you guys want to fucking wake the fucking sleeping giant up and piss me off to a point where I will fucking come after every single fucking person, right? If fucking certain groups fucking think that I am some sort of idiot or that I have not the ability or capability of fucking doing so much fucking research that it will make fucking anyone's head spin. Because you want to fucking weaponize me? You want to use me to fucking do your dirty shit? Here's a bit of a fucking advice. Be very fucking careful what you say. What the next words out your fucking mouth are. I am not going to be used or fucking weaponized for anybody's rhetoric or narrative. It's me, Spawntrooper. Me, myself, and I. If I fuck up and I make a mistake, it's my fault. Not yours, not anyone else's. It's mine. And I take full responsibility. But the minute you fuckers start using me and you want to use me as weaponize me or start fucking using me to make yourself look better, I don't give a fuck, mate. I am fucking speaking from me. I am saying what I want to fucking say. I am sitting back. I am relaxed. In actual fact, yeah, you don't fucking know me, ratters. None of you know me. You don't know when I'm relaxed. Do you know what? I am so fucking relaxed. If I laid on a fucking slab in a morgue, you'd think I'm a fucking body. I can't get any more relaxed. You seriously think I've used any ounce of energy with any of this? These ongoing bullshittery fucking conversations, right, about how big my fucking dick is on, oh, this. No, I don't give a fucking straight. I don't give a shit. Oh, I'm relaxed, mate. This is the way I talk. Or would you like me to sit here and go, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Spawntrooper coming to you from the news decks of Spawntrooper. Today, we are going to talk about the toxicity and drama of people and the uses of using people as weapons. Basically, weaponizing human beings to do the dirty work for them. Further in the news, the weather. 1 second, I just need to open the window and look outside the window. Yes, it's cloudy, so therefore it's going to piss it down today. So take an umbrella. I mean, seriously, dude. Is that how you want me to fucking talk? Is that how you want me to behave? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be me. Sorry, not changing for anybody. Because if I change for every single fucking person, I won't be me, would I? It's just like if I turn around to Nina and tell Nina to be someone, or you, Raz, you be someone, or Therese, or Eric, or AVA, or anybody. It wouldn't be you. A chance with a haggis. Oh, Eric, come on, fuck's sake. Yeah, seriously, I'm allowed to fucking speak and I'm allowed to vent. If you don't like it, Raz, mate, don't Don't listen to me. I'm not going to allow anyone to fucking dictate what I do and say. The only thing that dictates what I do and say are the rules, conditions, terms, and services of the fucking platforms I'm on. Thank you, Linda. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You know what I mean? You don't have to. But that what happened earlier on, 20 minutes ago, whatever, I was expecting that way earlier. And actually did me a favor, actually. But the thing is, I don't like being weaponized. I don't like people trying to use an excuse. Right? If you've got a problem with someone, you fucking deal with it yourself. If I've got a problem with someone, I will deal with it. You know? But the thing is, when people are hypocrites and they fucking do a 180, right? And like they said in 1776, where people were turncoats. Yeah, I don't play that game. Why do you think I haven't posted for a while? Why do you think I don't fucking... Yeah, because I've said what I needed to say. You know? Do I hate people? Absolutely not. Do I dislike people? Some of them, yes. Do I trust people? There are people I trust. Do I trust everybody? Absolutely not. Have I put red herrings and have I put a little bit of... Have I used a couple of white lies with people when they ask me questions? Absolutely I have. But if they ask me what my true intentions are in regards of all this, I'll tell them point blank. I don't give a fuck about Jeremy's lifestyle. I don't give a fuck about Lisa and Tori's and fucking everyone else's lifestyle. What I give a fuck about is the truth. And soon the truth will come to the surface, because the legal team on Lynette Preston's side has gone to shit. And they are now playing dirty tricks. And on the side of fucking Jeremy Hells, they must be so fucking overworked that they probably have to bring in more people to fucking help them. Because the hills, the amounts of evidence and everything else that's fucking happening. And you got Bruce deliberately and has admitted in a post that he's deliberately dragged this out for 5 months. Which is okay. I got told that it's a tactic they use in America to stretch out the court case, so it makes one side or one of the sides decide to quit or whatever. But you want to fucking sit. You people want to fucking sit there and try to use other people so you can make yourself look good. Do you know what? I think 70% of the people on both sides fucking hate me because they don't like the fact that I'm actually putting the shit out there and putting the truth out there. You know, there's a handful of people who I would fucking take a bullet for. Literally. AVA's one, Mike's another one, Eric's one. Well, Angry Cop's one. You know, that guy, the engineer. Angry Vet is another one. And there's a couple of ladies who, quite a few ladies who I've got to know. You know, they've even heard my wife in the background, and they're very respectful. Hello, Uncle Frank, how you doing? But if you don't know me, don't assume, because trust me, you won't. Yes, right. So I have done everything on my own. But you were muted when all that shit went down. And I will back up when I'm ready to back up. But the thing is, if once you get to know me, you'll know when I'm relaxed. And trust me. Do you know what? The difference between lighting a cigarette with a match and one with a light, I prefer matches because it takes me back years. You know, remember in the 70s and 80s when you'd steal cigarettes from your parents and you'd like hide in the corner and you'd smoke them. And they used to have these matches that you could just light on a surface. You just drag it across the surface and they're like, what were they called? Swans. There you go. They were self-igniting, fucking, yeah. Oh yeah, the smell of sulfur. Oh yes, sulfur, yes. But anyway, let's go back to the fucking reason. Look, this is a message to fucking everybody, to the fucking fleas, to fucking Super Dave, to fucking Slug, to all the fucking people who are jumping on this like shit flies to shit. If you, I mean, Super Dave, I'm still fucking flattered that you actually did most of your stream about me the other night. I feel very honored and flattered. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You know, and then taking credit that you sent, you know, views and all that. I appreciate that. But here's what you guys don't seem to understand. For me, it's about the truth. It's about facts, right? Now, yeah, I could sit here and fucking argue with fucking Rattis in chat, right? Shit like that happens. It happens. Does that mean I'm fucking angry with him and I won't talk to him after tonight? No. Shit happens. You see, this is where you people fucking misinterpret, or you think you know me, but you don't. It's when I fucking ban you, and it's when I fucking distance myself from you, and I just start ignoring you. That is when the fucking alarm bells should be fucking going off. Accusing. Now, here's one thing I am going to jump into defense for Rattis. Rattis is fucking, he's Australian, okay? I mean, he hasn't broken out of jail. He's not a fugitive, okay? He has a different way of you Americans need to understand Brits and Australians have a complete different mentality, different way of thinking, different way of talking. When you accuse someone of making a threat, you have to understand Brits and Australians are fairly similar. We don't fucking tell you we're going to smack the shit out of you. It happens. And if you actually listen and stop using your rhetoric and your own narrative and start and actually bullshit through your teeth, if you actually listen to 3 hours and 7 minutes or whatever and listen to what was actually fucking said and what went up to what before it was said and then after what was said, you will actually hear exactly what he said. There was no threat whatsoever. None whatsoever. Because I wasn't aware of this shit until I actually fucking, I mean, even I missed it because I was paying so much attention to chat because all the ladies wanted to hear my sexy voice for some reason. Didn't you, Jen? Star, Cynthia, and everyone else. Right? And the thing is, people miss it. And I must admit, I missed it because there was so much going on. So I went back and listened. And to all the Super Daves and all the slugs and all the fucking Lisas and all that. Okay, I'm not jumping to defend Raz. No, I'm not. But I will defend the rhetoric and the fucking message and what was said in that fucking stream. There was no threat whatsoever. What was said was this: is that Rattas and Super Dave had an agreement that they wouldn't fucking have a go at each other. You know, they wouldn't fucking, you know, do what they do. I mean, you know about Rattas and his songwriting and fucking and everything else. That's what it sounded to me, is that they agreed not to fucking do that to no more and just leave each other alone. But then a couple of days later or whatever, fucking Super Dave went back on that agreement and then gone fucked Rattas up the ass. So Rattas turned around and went, right, okay, game on. That's not a threat. That's basically stand by for the next fucking 10 songs that are going to be coming your way. The ridicule and the little messages and stuff like that he's really good at. That's what he was indicating that. Now, he is sitting in my stream. Yeah. And I'm growling at him. But the fact that you're saying that he fucking made a threat, you're talking shit, Super Dave. You are talking shit. You need to stop fucking doing that because you're giving out false pretenses, false senses, and people can misinterpret that shit. And because of your fucking rhetoric and what you're saying can make fucking things 10 times fucking worse to a point where it becomes fucking dangerous. just like fucking Slug did. But he's gone quiet. He's behaved himself. He's gone quiet. Like when he was saying about the swatting and all that shit. You need to get your fucking shit and get it. If you've got, like you stated, if you've got mental health issues, take a fucking break. Take a fucking break. That's all I've got to say to that. Stop making false accusations. Take a fucking break. You want to fucking talk about me for nearly a fucking hour? Take a fucking break. You're so fixated on my ball sack because I use the terminology. My balls are not crystal balls, they're fucking hairy balls, which is a terminology in this fucking country. Take a fucking break. You accuse me of telling you to get, not jump on the coattail of what's going on. But actually, fact, what I'm saying is that you are actually quite a good fucking creator and a very professional one at that. And you've got a lot of experience and you could actually fucking, become an influencer. But no, what do? You decide that the only way you're going to get the influence and the fucking likes and the fucking views and everything else is to jump on the fucking bandwagon with all those fucking idiots who are lying through their fucking teeth. That's what I was saying. I wasn't telling you not to. And in regards of Disney, look what I've got. These are screenshots. This is a background screenshots. But the thing is, they're all done. They're all done by an artist. None of them are actually Disney property. They're done by artists. But your shit is by Disney. But I digress. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about people's opinions. If I want your opinion about me, I will give it to you. If you want to show me respect, I will show you respect. If you come in here and you want to fucking just chill out, then chill out. Let's chill out. The other night, I had the best fucking time. Actual fact, you know what? I missed that fucking cat. Where's that cat? No, that's not the cat. That's the wrong cat. Let me get the other cat. I need the other cat. Where's the other cat? No, I'm not going to use you. Oh, here we go. There's the cat. There's the cat. There you go. That's the cat. Because right now, that's why I hear fucking people on the internet and with this whole fucking situation. That's all I'm hearing. I'm here. I'm here. My feelings are here. Yeah, I am entitled to have my opinion. And I'm also entitled to Ben. And if you don't like it, you can go and watch a fucking YouTube video. You can go and watch a YouTube video how to fucking knit, But I'm going to get a picture of the one I really like. Okay. There you go. This. There you go. This fucking yeah. There you go. I hope this. There you go. That's there you go. I'm the nicest arsehole you'll ever meet. All right, let me catch up on chat, guys. Right, first of all, I would like to say hello to everyone. Hello, everyone. Look, whatever happened between you and us, between you two, but between you and I, we are chilling my book. Raz, dude, you're fucking Australian. You should hear the tone of my voice, mate. You should hear what I'm saying, dude. If I had a fucking problem with you, do you seriously think I'd bring it out here? I'd be fucking coming out. I'd be fucking DMing you. I'd be fucking using one of those fucking black enforcer things to open a fucking door on your fucking DMs. Question: do you ever sleep? I know it's time difference is 8 hours, but you seem to be on a lot. Nina, I will sleep when I'm dead. And yes, I do sleep. But at the moment, I've got an ear infection, which is causing me to fucking wake up every couple of hours in severe pain until today. I'll be going to the docs so they can use a Black & Decker drill on my ear to see whatever's going on. Do you know what I find quite funny? This is just fucking dawned on me, actually. Right, just hang on a minute, everybody. Just pay attention for 1 second. I know for a fact right now, because I just had a fucking disturbance in the force. I know for a fact that Bruce is sitting out there listening to this. I know that the fleas are out there listening to it. I know for a fact that Dave and other people who are associated with them are listening to this. But do you know something that's very fucking interesting? The other night when Skipper, myself, and Brett were on stream and we were talking, and we fucking went over by an hour, by the way. I think it was an hour and a half, I think. Do you know how fucking refreshing it was? How fucking relaxed it was? How great it was to sit on a panel of three fucking soldiers of various different ranks and different experiences, shooting the shit, pressing each other's buttons, and having the most fantastic stream you'll ever have, that you'll ever see. Hi Vicky, all right, that you'll ever see in this this social group, or in this community, what's going on at the moment. And while we were sitting in there, you had two fucking psychopaths going, kicking off, fucking rah, rah, rah. Then you had another one kicking off, and then he ended up jumping on their platform going rah, 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 talking shit. Oh, I am very posh, and I'm very educated, and I'm very sophisticated, and this is what I think. And the gentleman talks about his genitalia and the way are they towards women, and blah, 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 and all that shit. Hey Dave, I don't want to concern you or scare you or anything, but you need to check to make sure you've actually got a pair of balls. Just saying. Just what I point out. Just what I point out. You know, but it just shows that we're not. It's not all about you guys. You know what I mean? It's like you need to get a fucking grip of your reality. Brett is probably one of the nicest fucking guys I've ever fucking come across. I mean, he was really, really fucking funny, you know. Right? He's a fucking great guy, and he wasn't scared of fucking answering hard questions. You know, he wasn't scared of fucking having a conversation. Now, every time I've seen you fucking idiots talking to each other, all you're doing is looking for excuses, and then you just build off that excuse. Has anyone noticed anything? Anyone noticed anything? Tell me if you've noticed anything. And by the way, if you see that fucking idiot Nunya, right, just ban the fucker. From now on, right, it's for all the moderators on this stream, okay? From now on, it's fire with effect, okay? You see that fucking clown coming here, ban him. Just ban him, right? You see that clown, ban him. Simple as. Because like at the end of the day, right? I've even seen trolls that have a little bit of respect. They'll like actually come in and announce, "Hi, by the way, I'm a troll. I'm about to troll you for the next 10 minutes. Just be aware that I come unarmed. I have got no dangerous weapons on me, blah, blah, blah." And then they troll. They have a little dig, you know, they say something that may trigger you. You know, they'll say something to everyone. And then when they're done, they'll say, "Yeah, okay, thanks very much." They'll clean up the area. They'll make it nice and clean. They'll take their rubbish with them and they leave. But then you've got those fucking amateurs. Really. No, I mean, hopefully Mr. Info could get his ass in here and actually teach Nunya business, or Nunya some little tricks about being a troll. I mean, come on, for fuck's sake. At least try. Copper's in. Oh. Oh, did they? Good. Yeah, I'm really glad that they did. I'm really glad that they did enjoy that conversation. I mean, you know, it wasn't about just. It wasn't, you know. I mean, okay, Madam Mayor Therese wasn't on camera, but that doesn't matter. She was in the background listening to it, and then she came into the stream in the end. You know, and it's not about, oh yeah, you trying to kiss out. No, we're talking to another human being who's a vet. That's why he was on there. It's a veteran fucking stream. And you got these unthankful fucking pricks who fucking attack veterans and trying to drag a charity through to do it, and they don't realize they're doing it. And by the way, vag in the UK is vagina, just for you fucking uneducated Americanese people, right? So you ask any Brit. Yes, they are. And I think Deanna came. Deanna came into the stream as well. It'd be nice to. Can we get Deanna? I want to talk to Mike, see if we can get Deanna on that. God, that'd be fucking awesome. Yes, Deanna. Yes. Yes. Oh, and by the way, I'm giving you a fucking heads up right now. If you come onto my comments and you talk shit, or you try to fucking bring your rhetoric or your narrative into the comments, I will delete them. Right? I did warn you guys on one of the videos, be careful what you put in. Don't fucking be careful. And that you obviously, right, wait a minute, what's this? So the Royal Flush, yeah, was then doubled down on their #1 handwriting expert, which, do you know what? Shall we talk about their handwriting expert, shall we? Hang on a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can find this. No, I couldn't find it. Right. Okay. A handwriting expert. Right. Let me just do something here. 1 second. Right. Yeah. Let's talk. Yeah. Every time I do that. Right. Excuse me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's just leave it there. Let's leave it there for a second. By the way, I've got my Dr. Pepper. Right. So who wants to hear about what a handwriting expert is? For those who are uneducated, or, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean, right. 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 Okay. Can you give me the full name of this apparent fucking handwriting expert? What's his name? What's his full name? What is he? What? I mean, he's a public, so you can put the name in here. No, not Jeremy's. There's handwriting that they've used. The handwriting that they've used. Kurt. Right. Okay. Curtis. Right. Sorry. Thank you, Curtis. Baggett. Right. Double T. Yeah. Right. Okay. 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 Right. So there's a lot of good shit about him. Right. So there's a lot of good shit. There's a lot of interesting shit. Now, what I want to show you, right? This is like when you do research, right? I want to show you something. One second, let me get it. As you can see here, right, the first 10 pages, when you do research on anybody, right, you type their name in, and the first 10 pages will come up as direct, right? And then you look at this. This is on page 4. Yeah? So we go on page 1. Okay, you've got all this, right? So here's the thing you need to remember, ladies and gentlemen. If I now start digging into him and start digging into what else is going on, right? How much shit do you think I'll find about him, about unprofessionalism, about being kicked out of federal courts and everything else for being unprofessional and talking loads of gibberish? And they want to call, now they can say the same thing about the handwriting skill, the handwriting expert, okay? But here's the thing, to actually do your diagnosis on anything, right? You can ask DJ about diagnosing a problem. You can ask Rattus. He knows everything about that because we discussed that the other night. All right. When you diagnose a problem, you have to have it in front of you. You have to physically have the contents, the exhibits, or the proof in front of you, so you can then use it under a screen or an over a display, so you can fucking see. Yeah. Right. Because sometimes a camera won't pick up something that having it in your hands will. Right. So we go. Right. So let's say the definition of a handwriting expert. Noun, a specialist in inferior character from handwriting. Graphologist. Okay. So basically, like, anyone heard about calligraphy? Does anyone know about calligraphy? If you know about calligraphy, press 1. If you don't, press 2. Press 2. 2, 2, 2 if you don't. If you do, 1. If you don't care, 3. Right? Now, say for example, if DJ Rattus, are you still here, or have you fucked off, mate? Have you thrown your teddy out the pram and left? If you're still here, let me know. Say for example, DJ Rattus makes a picture, okay? And he designs that picture, and then he uses certain writing in that picture. Right? There's not much you can do because that writing is generic. It's like, it's used by like any type of document. However, when you write something if you take a pen right now and you get a piece of paper and write down a sentence, I am in a house. I am in a house. I am in a house. Keep on writing it. Keep on writing it. Keep on writing it. Keep on writing it. One thing you'll start noticing is that things will start changing in every time you write that sentence. But there's certain letters and certain parts of that sentence that will not change. They will stay the same. Right? That's what identifies the individual individually. Okay. Right. So apparently this handwriting expert is not as good as they are saying he is, because he's not. I'm trying to find the actual document. I'm actually trying to. Oh, right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Right. What's the difference between a graphologist and a hand? Right. This is educational for you. What is the difference between a graphologist and a handwriting expert? A handwriting experts are scientists who are normally employed in the document section of a forensic laboratory. They will usually have a degree in scientific discipline and will have undergone a significant period of training and mentoring from experienced experts in the field. It's like CSI, crime scenes investigators, right? Handwriting experts are trained to compare a piece of questioning handwriting or a questioned signature with a set of specimen samples with a view of giving an opinion. A opinion. Yeah, listen to the wording. It's an opinion. So what you're telling me, like they've got someone who's being kicked out of federal courts and normal courts because he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. Interesting. But what's the difference? What's the difference between a handwriting expert and a graphologist? Graphologists are experts in the field of graphology, one definition of which is the study of handwriting, especially for the purpose of character analysis. There's a very different from an expertise of handwriting expert. Everyone's a fucking handwriting expert. I mean, look at fucking Lisa and Tori going on about they were fucking, they could tell. But the thing is, they seem to always forget the most important part of all this shit. Yes. And it's also been proven that two different people have written those signs. But here's the thing that everyone seems to fucking forget. Lynette has admitted that she wrote, and that John Cook also wrote them. I think you guys need to go back to a bit, and go and do some research, because you'll find out very quickly, okay, that it's already been proven. She threw herself under the fucking bus, and she threw John Cook under the bus. Right? But people, I find it quite interesting that individuals like fucking the Lisa, the Fleas, and fucking, Super Dave and other people seem to forget that fact. Especially someone very professional like fucking Bruce P. Mutskin. Yeah, with a nose that, do you know what? If that fucking nose would have been attached to the Titanic, it would have still be here, that Titanic. I'm telling you that now. Yes, Bruce, I don't fucking like you, and I'm going to mock you as much as I fucking well like. Right, on a good note, though, here's a good note. The fact that even with the water damage, because obviously it must have been raining or they got wet, right? Here's the thing that you guys, that I actually had someone fucking DM me about this, or way before I wanted to take a bite out of fucking anyone in this. Right? Here's the thing you need to remember is that, like, for a long time when Tubetown was fucking kicking off, right? When Tubetown was kicking off, and then he turned around and the camera looked right at their fucking property, and lo and behold, there's a big fuck off sign. Turtle fucking sanctuary, and on the boxes, there's writing on the boxes, and there's writing on that sign. Has any of you who sit on that fucking bandwagon and go, oh, it wasn't them who wrote it, oh yes it was, have both parties actually taken screenshots of that shit and then actually sat there for hours and just looked from one picture to the other? In the 70s and 80s, there used to be these pictures in the newspaper or in comics, and both pictures were exactly identical. The only difference was is that in one fucking picture, right, you had one thing, but in the other picture, there were certain things missing. It would go from like fucking 5 pieces, 5 differences, all the way up to 30, right? A big picture. And my brother got so pissed off that I would like fill it out, send it off, and I would win. I would win fucking stuff, And he went, how the fuck do you do it? He said, well, you take the picture, you bend it in half, right? You take 2 of these pictures, 2 newspapers, you bend them in half, right? And then you put you just put a mirror. You got the piece of paper and put a mirror. That means you got 2 different types, two of them. So that means you got 2 copies. So instead of marking the one on the left of the piece of paper, you mark on the mirror where you see the differences. Or you get a little sewing needle and you put a hole where the difference is, and then you hold it up to the light, and there's your fucking marks. That's what I did anyway. And I used to fucking win a lot. Now, when it comes to handwriting, right, you can get this fucking clear paper, and what you do, you copy the handwriting, right? You superimpose it onto this fucking clear sheet. right? And then you take that, you get the original writing, and then you put it on, you get original writing, and then it's superimposed, and you put them above each other. And that's where all the fucking shit hits the fan, especially in courts, because once they do that and they go, yeah, that's a match. How do you think they find fingerprints? They can find you out of thousands of thousands of thousands of things. Okay, I'll be right. Yeah, okay, I think. How do you think they can catch these people out? How do you think they can catch criminals by just simple fingerprint, one fingerprint? Eh? A fingerprint has ridges on it, has certain markings on it, and it goes circular. If any of you have only done a forensic fucking crime studies, or doing crime scenes fucking courses or stuff like that, you'll find out very, very fucking quickly, right, how it works. It's so simple. And going back to what I was saying, all these people fucking jumping on the bandwagon, it just shows you, and it's proven to me that there's a lot of people who need to fucking turn off their computers and go and find a new hobby. Because if you're going to sit live on a fucking platform and you're going to cry, whine, moan, and fucking give it that shit, then you need to take a break. Let me ask anyone who knows me in the Facebook, in the what the hell's the fake what the hell's. When was the last time you saw me make a post? When was the last time you saw me make a post? But you see me comment. Honestly. Honest answer. When was the last time you saw me post anything? And what was the last post I did? Yeah, it's been a while. Do you know why? Because I've done what I needed to do. I've shown evidence and proof. I've got what I needed, and there's no need for me to post anything anymore. Even in other groups, no need for it. But the importance is that when it comes to truth and facts, show it, prove it. There's one thing that I know for a fact we are never going to fucking see. And I think I need to thank Lisa, by the way, for explaining why she lost her mod status, by the way, because it's so easy to trigger people and make people do things, and they don't realize that all I've been doing is putting a little message in the back of your head, and lo and behold, after a while, you're sitting on your own stream and you're telling everyone why you're no longer a mod. And it all comes down to that. Remember that fucking hoarder's house where a couple of people, there was four, I think there was 3 or 4 people, and 2 of them didn't have any money, but they expected Jeremy Hells to pay for everything. But he refused, or he said he just pulled out and he went, "Oh, no, I'm not having any of that." And they all got butthurt. Isn't it strange that they all fell out around the same fucking time when that happened? Don't you find that very fucking strange that all this shit with all them started around the same time? Yeah. And then suddenly I've been pushing about why, what's the reasons, was it a romantic reason or was she trying to get more out of it? And lo and fucking behold, here she is on a platform talking about it. I must be really fucking good at my brainwashing people, or I'm really good at fucking, what do you call it? Horse whispering, snake whisperer, alligator whisperer. You know what I mean, right? You see, how many of you have sat there and thought about this, has actually sat outside the box and gone, do you know what? That doesn't add up, but when you put it there, it all adds up. this is all adding up. It's that fucking house, you know, because they were friends. They were close friends. They all got on really well, you know. And then suddenly this fucking hoarder's house, and with all these hundreds, thousands of fucking comics that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, you're looking at like probably $1 million, probably more. I mean, there was fucking comics in there from 1940s, I think they were. There was a lot of fucking money in that house. But they didn't have the money to fucking buy the house outright. And that's when it all went shit. That's when it all went fucking tits up. But no one actually cares to fucking step outside the box and start thinking like that. Am I the only fucking one who does that? Or the only one who cares about that? Drive carefully, baby. So I'm just saying goodbye to my queen. You know, it's the court jester's responsibility to ensure that he says goodbye to his queen. But yeah, and there you go. There's the thing about that you need to fucking understand is that the problem you've got, and I mean this, okay, the problem you've got three situations. You've got one situation where people don't give a fuck about proof or facts or evidence. They will just flap their there's the dog's kicking off again. Right? They'll flap their gums to get attention, get the views and everything else. Right? Or two, you've got people who will sit there and they will take what they're given by individuals. For example, the fleas, they've been given documents by Bruce. It's common. It's already we all know that's what's going on. Right? And the funny thing is they're going on about this fucking 18 USC fucking basically A and B, which is like stalking, online cyber stalking and cyber harassment, right? Then here's a newsflash, you absolute dumb fuckers. Stop going live because you're doing it day in, day out every time you go live. Simple as. That's how fucking simple it is. Yeah. Oh, fuck the raw flush. I've got a straight and four of a kind. You know what I mean? Hang on a minute. I've got to just wait a minute. I just received a message. Please hold. Yes. Yeah. Did I miss that? Yeah. Listen, when you got people coming in and talking, yeah, you know what to do. Eric, yeah, fucking. Actually, fact, just leave the trolls. Don't worry about the trolls. Because the thing is, here's the thing: when you block someone, right, on YouTube, and they come in with different names, that means they're changing their name on their profile, or they're making new profiles. Now, from what I can see, this individual Nunya, all right, you seem to have quite a few accounts. So keep trolling, mate. Keep trolling. They'll catch you. The admins will catch you at some point. Don't you worry, they'll catch you. And when they do, fucking have some of that. Right, you see that fucking that account, the one I just, Mr. Yunya, laughing out loud. If you can be so kind to ban that fucker. There you go. Who's leaving? Ozzy? Sorry, I have to go. I hope you all have. Hey, yeah, Aussie, hey, Jen, just have a good night. So yeah, big hugs and all that, and thanks very much for coming. Yes. Now, I put a video up yesterday, or was it today? No, yesterday. It was yesterday. I put a video up, right? And I think from now on, I'm going to take the gloves off if people want to play dirty. But the thing I'm telling you right now, once all this is done and over with, once the court case has ended, and Lynette Preston and John Cook live in cardboard boxes. Hello, Melanie. And they live in cardboard boxes. And they've lost everything because of their stupidity and, you know. All they had to do is follow that fucking cease and desist, and they didn't. All that for just that cease and desist could have saved them from so much, all this shit, but they just couldn't stop. And I have been hearing rumors, and I'm not going to comment on them because at the end of the day, unless I've got 100% fucking proof in front of me, I'm not going to comment on them. So, you know. And also, trolls, listen, if you're going to come in, right, come in. No one will hurt you. Yeah, wait a minute. Where's this? Uncle Frank, Mr. Yunya, laughing out loud, is not here anymore. They are no longer in chat. Yeah, they got the yeet. They got the yeet. They mentioned you 3 times on their stream. They must be bothered by the truth. Well, no. The thing is, what the thing is, it's proven fact that when people fear the unknown, when someone fears the unknown or unpredictability of an individual, right, they will put on a defense, and this is what they're doing because I am very unpredictable. Because the thing is, I don't care if you're male, female, fucking anything, you will get the same treatment. I don't bias. I'm not biased, but you know, I'm unbiased when that comes to that. Male or female, you will get the same flack. I don't care. But one thing I will do, I will always show everyone respect until they disrespect that. Until they disrespect me or they disrespect my integrity and my honesty, especially my integrity. Then they get fucking destroyed. Simple as. You know, I'm not a hater. I'm a lover. Oh, yeah. Even Smeagol decided to fucking not talk to me this morning, you know. But what I want to say to everybody here, and that includes fucking Yunya as well, you know, you don't fucking, you know, I've got a lot of respect for everyone. And I do thank everybody. I thank you all for supporting me, and thank you for doing, you know, subscribing and all that. You don't have to, by the way. You know that, don't you? But you know that now you are going to be part of my ongoing life on YouTube and my gaming and everything else. You know that, like, every time I go live or I put a video up, you are going to be part of that. And I'm not going to, and even if I do, like I said to you the other day, if I ever get this fucking account monetized, which I hope it doesn't, because at the end of the day, it shouldn't, you know, it doesn't matter. But if it does, then all that's going back to, you know, to charities. It's going to the vets. It's going to, you know, cancer research. It's going to go back. I don't want to keep any of it. All right. I'm on another platform where, you know, I am monetized, and the thing is, you know, I play games, and any monetary gain I make on that platform goes back into my stream. It goes back into buying the stream deck. It go, you know, buying stuff for the stream. The microphone I'm talking to you right now, I bought from the funds. The stream deck I bought, the keyboard that I need to clean and probably buy a new one. Yeah. And I appreciate that, Linda, and I really do. I mean, like when Tim the other day, I mean, bless his cotton socks, I could have gave him a hug when he said, "Is it, how can I support? Can I give you something to support you?" And I'm like, "No, give it to Uncle Frank. I'd rather he gives it to someone who needs it more than I do." It's not about the fucking views. It's not about getting monetization. It's about the fact that we can sit here and we can fucking, discuss the truth. If you want to sit on your platform and flap your gums and talk shit day in, day out for hours and hours and hours, or you want to go on about, I want PR, I want to be famous. If you want to be famous, do what these fucking guys don't try to fucking harm fucking President Trump. Run up to him with a fucking chocolate pistol. You'll get famous then. You'll be fucking famous after that. That I can assure you of. You'll get the shit kicked out of you, but you'll be famous. Because when they find out it's a chocolate pistol, they probably might put you in a fucking rubber room. Like, I mean, like there was a kiss me, or kiss me in the butt, all that. I mean, if that's what you want, if you want fame, then do something to make yourself famous. Yeah, many, a lot. Do you know what? There are 2 out of, well, actually, in fact, no, it's more than that, isn't it? It's 5 out of, no, it's 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 veterans, right, live on the street. 1 out of 5, right, lives in a hostile or in a unsafe environment. 1 out of 5, right, unfortunately unalives themselves because of the stresses and everything else. And 1 out of 5, right, with the help and support of everyone and family and all that, ends up on their feet, but struggle with everything they've gone through. And they've done it so you can sit on the internet on your fucking platform and lie through your teeth and attack people and make accusations and assumptions. Right? I'm going to stand in Rattus's corner on this one. He didn't threaten Super Dave. Super Dave went back on the gentleman's agreement, and Rattus did not threaten him. No, sir, he did not. That was not a threat. However, whatever people did to fucking Skipper, aka Mike, and other people with the threats they were fucking throwing back, now they are threats. Wait a minute. I live in a small town where we have a lot of vets that I help as much as I can. Is that in your country, or does that cover the whole? Wait, what? Wait, I'm losing. So wait. Nina, I think I've got lost somewhere. Linda, Spawntrooper, I support you and any other vet out there. My dad was a vet. Well, thank you. Tell your dad thank you for your service, if he's still with us. Are you doing a cut out, speed up thing again? You doing that cut out, speed up thing again? Remind me, cut out, speed. I remember my grandma saying, when you're talking about you fucking going down there, we're not speaking how someone, yeah, and then you're like, okay. Did you hear that? Did you understand what I was saying, Nina? Or would you like me to repeat all that again? Puppy. Seriously, I can't believe I'm. Oh my fucking god! I just turned around and cat looking at what the fuck and who the fuck are you and where's my dad? Now you speed. No, Nina. No. Shit. What I was going to say. If you are having issues in regards of sound and everything, refresh the page. Sometimes YouTube has a bit of a glitch, and it's because of the internet or weather. Yeah, they got your headset. Oh, wow. Right. Let me ask you about this. Right. And I'm calling this one. This is my idea, no one else's. I want to bring some veterans together for Christmas. And basically, how can I put this? I'm basically like, is get 5 veterans who've got a YouTube channel. Right. I can't do it because I'll be doing something else for Christmas. But I want to get 5 veterans with a YouTube channel with Christmas spirit, like Christmas lights, battery operated ones and all that stuff. And I want them to, and I would like them, not one, I would like them, with other people do this as well, but this is based on veterans. And I want veterans to walk around town. And if they find a homeless person, I want you to do one good deed for that homeless person. All right. And then if they allow it and they don't mind, is put it on your YouTube channel, their name, right? Because there will be people who will want to help that homeless person and they will want to donate money. They want to donate clothing and stuff like that. Right. Let's see how many fucking people we can get off the streets by other people supporting and donating and helping. Right. Getting them the resources, getting them a counselor or someone who can. Well, yeah, I know, but you can be, we can sort something out for you. But, getting them what do you call it? Not what's the word for it again? Getting a therapist, contacting the therapist, from medical centers and say, hey, look, is there a deal that we can sort of like, can you help out? Are you willing to help out if we find, they say yeah, said, look, we're doing it around Christmas. Right, go to homeless shelters and go to places where they could, where they could put beds in like a hall or so, and help get the homeless off the street. And see how many people we can organize to do that, and contact the media, contact the news media, and newspapers and TV programs and that, and spread the word. Who's leaving? I have the hay now, but much love. Yes, well, yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, we can't forget everyone else as well. We can help one person, but don't forget others as well. And I just wish that certain individuals from different platforms would think the same way. Because Eric needs what do you call it? One of those mobility scooters. He also needs help. Coming up with some sort of action plan with getting, power to his RV, so he's got power because he lives in his RV. Yeah, there's a lot of people who need help. So we share that help. We spread it out. Socks for Christmas. I go buy them at the flea market for everybody. I save my change to buy them at that. Best I can do. Homeless. I see I got socks and apples and that. Uncle Frank, that is admirable of you. And yeah, you'd be very strange how much change you can save during a year. I mean, I've saved up change, and I counted it actually a while back, and I had over £200 saved change. So I've got what, another month and a half. So that's probably another 100. So that means I'll have a £300. Actually, that why didn't that link work? Let me have a look. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's why. That's fucking why. That's why. Okay, yeah. Why not working? Why? Where? Oh, right there. Well, if I take that and I go like that, I'm going to take that and I go like that. There you go. That's what I want. You go like that. You go like that. You go like this. Right, guys. This is the way you do it, like that. Okay, go. That's for Wes. If you want to go and support him, yeah, go ahead, and anything helps. And Uncle Frank, we need to find your link again. We need to find your link again. But don't you worry, I have ways and means of finding it because I'm fucking good. Yes. Yes. And there it is. And there it is. And there you go. 2 links. Okay, you've got help Eric out, who's a Navy veteran. All right, to get him a heavy duty scooter. And then you've got Uncle Frank, who was a tunnel rat in Vietnam. You go and help them. At the end of the day, even if it's $1 or whatever, everything counts. Everything counts. Yeah. All right. So, but anyway, have a guess what's coming up now. Have a guess what's coming up now. Do you know what really pisses me off is when you've got a infection and it's like 1 minute you're fine and next minute you just go have some of that. Right. So now, as we got 23, we've got 23. Right. So here's Q&A time. So guys, if you got a question, put the Q in, like for question, put a couple of dots and then at spawntrooper or sperm trooper or sperm pooper or whatever you want to fucking call me. Sperm pooper coming at you from a galaxy far, far away. Sperm trooper coming at you. Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow. Jim. Yeah, there you go. Right. So question time. Everybody, let's go. Let's do this. Let's talk. Let's go for it. Oh, by the way, has everyone heard the song that I created? By the way, let's see if I can find it. I don't know if it's that song. Is it this one? No. I'm not sure if it's that one. Is that one? Uh, no, it's not that one. Not that one. Okay. That shit right now. Okay, you want to have a giggle? This is the latest song that I've decided to create. So go ahead, go and click on it. Yeah, it hasn't been uploaded. I just thought I'd share that with everybody. So wait a minute, Nina Corner, does Yoda have a sleep apnea? My husband is using his machine and still does sawmill at night. Hey, you know, do you know what? If you actually use that snoring as a like white noise, yeah, and then record it, when someone knocks on your door, you don't want them. You can turn, you know, you can scare the shit out of you. Turn it into, slow it down, and it sounds like growling. You know what I mean? So if you slow it down on a voice change, it does sound like, you know. Yeah. So apparently, because apparently my wife says, like, when I sleep, I sound like a Gatling gun. Not sure if that's true or not, but hey, keeps people away from my house. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, any questions? Any questions? Go for it. I'm waiting. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. He is a sweet boy, so me and Coco, I can't sleep before. Mrs. Nina, I was sleeping in a recliner. He was. Huh. Yeah, so I forgot what I was going to say now. I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. I really forgot what I was going to say. Yes, that's a good point. Questions and where am I? Questions. There you go. Right. Tamara B, Canada. Do you know where I can find out information on medals? My great grandpa was Scottish in the British Army and lost his file on Flanders Field. Right, okay. I want to find out. Right. Okay. For anybody who wants to contact, wants to find out about medal. Okay. Let me just get the address, because I've actually got that saved on my computer. One second. Right. Okay. So basically, here in the UK, there is a place called the Ministry of Defence. Okay, and it's also called the Army Personnel Centre, which is up in Glasgow. Okay. Now, what you need to do, you need to go online and you need to type in www.gov.uk/guidance/medals. Right. Actually, I'm just going to put this in. Right. You need to go here. Okay. This is for Tamara. All right. You need to go there. Okay. And then basically that will give you all the information about medals. Okay. First World War, Second World War. And if there's any what you need to know his unit, his regimental number, his full name, his date of birth. Okay. And if you've got all that information, you can send it to them. It will take quite a while, because obviously we're talking about the First World War. So it could take quite a long time, due to the fact that that paperwork is going to be buried. But the more information you can send them, the better the better you're going to have. And obviously on that website, you've got different links that can take you to different places. You've got honor and awards, which is JSP 761. And any information you need, usually you look at the JSP, right? Because right. So 1 minute, more questions. Hang on a minute. Guys, let me just finish with Tamara's request on a granddad. So yeah. So basically, yeah. So just reading that, yeah, you can contact them. It says here, delaying historic requests as part of the Defence Records Management Project. A G series up to 1961 are being transferred to National Archives. This impacting the assessment beyond our 4th month response time of mobile tool applications. Now, the thing is, when it comes to World War II and World War One, it's going to take them a long time. So you would have to keep on reminding them, keep in touch with them. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. So there you go. There's the one for the medal. So hopefully that link helps you tomorrow. Right. Next question. Add me to Discord. No, not up to me. But that can be discussed at another time. I'm only joking. We'll talk. We'll talk about it. Mike, me, and we'll all talk about it. Uncle Frank, how long was you in the service? Well, I joined up in 1990 and retired last year. And I've done both sides. I've done regular service and full-time reserve service. So that should give you an idea. Where am I? Lisa Farr. Hello, sweetie. Welcome. And tomorrow you're more than welcome. Are there any more questions? Other questions? Go on. I am good to go. Questions. I like questions. And that, Nina, the thing is, I can tell you one thing, Lisa Farr. If Lisa Farr was Lisa, the one you that, I assure you, I will personally climb into the computer and throw her out, but she's not. Lisa Farr is a nice lady. Remember, Lisa, to put the check in the mail. Yeah, okay, thank you. Right, question. What is your favorite game to play? Oof, fucking hell, that's a good bloody question. At the moment, I don't have the controls, the control platforms, everything to do flight simulators. Right, my favorite games is flight simulation, first-person shooters, and games like Warhammer, Dawn of War. You know, the little tabletop. I don't play the tabletop game, but online the game. Do you play Box X thing? Box X. Xbox. Oh, no, sir. I don't play Xbox. I play everything on PC. Yeah, I play everything on PC. And I'm fairly good at what I do as well. I play games to decompress. It's probably one of the I mean, for me to decompress, what I do, I usually go on my bike riding, or I go parachuting, or I go scuba diving. Yes, I still parachute with my age. I still box a little bit, still do a little bit of unarmed combat, but most of the time, I play games because, and I prefer to play on my own, but I do have friends that I play together, and we jump on a server and we just like go and kill all the AI and that, because it's good. And sometimes we do PvP, and if we don't do it against each other, we go after a couple of people and then chase them around the map or something. But yeah, the most favorite game that I haven't played for a while is American Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator. I haven't played that for a while. How young are you? I'm not going to disclose that answer. That I'll leave your imagination to guess how old I am, but I'm not going to disclose that. Yes, it's called an Xbox. Yeah. But don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 29. There you go. 29 years old I am. I was a embryo. No, I was one of the smallest and youngest soldiers. Yeah, Nina. I had to say in another chat that, yeah. Right, so Uncle Frank is 78 years old. Wow. DK just turned 55. Nina, around 70, 80. Oh, fucking hell, in the heart. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 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 In the fucking heart. Do you want me to get on all fours so you can kick me in the nuts as well while you're at it? That's just, I mean, Nina, really. You know that you're off the Christmas list now. You'll still get your present, but you're not getting a card anymore. I've had to rewatch what I've missed. Sorry, I had to call from my mum who has been in hospital last. Oh, mate, Jen, I hope your mum's okay. Don't have to discuss it, what's going on, but you know, prayers and my thoughts are with you and your mum, and hopefully she'll be okay. Happy birthday, DK. Wasn't it your birthday the other day? How many birthdays do you have per year? You can only have one, you greedy sod. Good. That's good to know. Positive vibes, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I am very, very close. I've just been how can I put it? Where are we? If any of the admins are in, right? If anyone with Nunya in the name, Baby Killer Nunya, LOL, or anything, you see that idiot come in, time them out, get rid of them, ban them, whatever. Right? They're not welcome here. I mean, at the end of the day, you can just ignore them because that's what I do. Oh, I've just been messaged about what I was discussing with Ratasiev earlier on. At the end of the day, I've got my opinion and I will give that opinion. Doesn't mean I'm talking about anyone. But no, less drama for me, less shit for me. So right. At the end of the day, you know. Yeah, in regards to that, don't care. I've said what I needed to say. I've done what I needed to do, you know, and we move on from there. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, and no one else should. There you go. We're not going to discuss it in here, or continue to discuss it in here. I've said what I wanted to say. Job done. Yeah, but I'm not going to be weaponized or fucking used as a fucking tool. Okay, friends of mine, and sometimes my wife calls me a tool, but that's different. That's technically that's different, and I stick to that one. Right, best to leave stuff. Let people move on. In regards of what Alexei Starlink, what a name. Of course, that's I mean, I'm not going to dwell on shit. I'm not going to lose any sleep. I just don't want people to to go on about it. At the end of the day, I said what I've said. Move on. When it comes to people who are causing all the unrest and disrespect and the fucking bullshittery that's going on, some of them are falling apart. I mean, fuck's sake, that live last night with Veteran Nation and Brett. We're having such a fucking nice time, but in the background, outside, there was a fucking riot. It was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. I didn't even fucking. Well, we didn't. Well, I don't know about Mike, but me, I didn't know fuck all about it until people were going, "Hey, have you fucking seen this? Have you seen that?" And then you go and fucking listen, and within the first 15 minutes, I'm like richly throwing up in my mouth. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. What's wrong with fucking people? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. See, I'm the nicest asshole you'll ever meet. Jesus, guys, come on. And it's free. Well, it didn't come across like that, but like I said, we'll chat about that afterwards. But you know, I'm a type of person. You get what people get one chance with me, and then after that, that's it. I just distance myself. And that's it. And I'm not going to sit here and explain myself. I growled, I barked, I spoke. Any more questions? Did I miss anyone's question? Do I have slow-mo on? Yes. Because if I didn't have slow-mo on, I'd be talking like this and we'd be reading the comments out. I'd be like, I'll be sounding like an auctioneer. Do you early? Wait a minute. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Eric. You know, health. Right. Here's one thing I did send out. I did send this CC1 out. I saw the first 5 minutes of Super Dave's fucking live last night, where most of the time he spoke about me. But the first 5 minutes of what he fucking said sent fucking alarm signals out. If you feel that fucking way and it affects you that much, you need to take a break. Your health, your well-being, right, is more important than the fucking interwebs or about other people's fucking opinions. That shit is still going to be there tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week. That shit is still going to be there when you come back in a few days' time. Simple as. And I just, where did that go? Where did that go? Right between my nuts. What did it? Oh, there it is. You know, I don't hate anybody. Even if people piss me off, I don't hate them. You know, but don't sit on your platform and use your platform as a sympathy fucking tool. Right? If you're not feeling well, maybe physically or psychologically, take a break. Remove yourself from the stress. Fucking recharge your battery, get yourself fucking back into a good state of mind, and then come back. The shit's still going to be there. I spent 2 months not playing a game because I just didn't want to play a game. People going, where have you been? Doesn't matter. What have you been doing? None of your business. What are you wearing? Underwear. You know what I mean? So it's, yeah. The thing is, I care about everyone. Believe it or not, I fucking do actually. But when it comes to the real world situation about mental health and physical health, I draw a fucking line. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. But when it comes to people's mental health and physical health, that's where I become me. That's where I do go, I am concerned for your welfare. I am concerned for your health. You need to fucking take a break. And if that's too much to fucking ask, or that's too invasive, then I'm sorry, but that's the way I am. I've been trained, right, in that shit. And if you've got something around you that's causing that much negativity or that much of an issue that is causing you an anxiety or issues, you need to distance yourself from it for a while. Right? And if you want to play that fucking game where, oh no, but I can handle it, I can carry on, I can do it, then you're a liar. Then you are using something that a lot of people are going through on a daily basis and struggling with, and you're abusing and using it. There are people out there who are struggling with mental health, physical health, right? And it's not something that you should abuse. No one should abuse it. And if you do, fucking Satan has a spare room for you. And the only person who can judge you on that type of behavior, right, is God. And you know what? I'm starting to think that Rattus is fucking right. I am smoking way fucking too much. Jesus Christ. Are there any more questions? Are there any more questions? And by the way, I did make a video, and this one I did make this before. It's been another fun night, but it's bedtime. Yeah, Nina, go to bed. Go to bed, sweetheart. Do you want me to tuck you in? Wait, what? Did I just say that out loud? What the hell is going on? All right, then, sweetheart. Yeah. My phone is going to shut down. 3 minutes countdown. Your phone will cease to exist for the next 12 hours. So please ensure that all your documents are saved and that your communication with the outside world is completed before 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Nina, good night, sweetheart. Have a very, very blessed evening and have a good sleep. Remember to drink water, okay, before you go to sleep. All right. Make sure you hydrate yourself. Oh God, I haven't heard that whip. Oh, I haven't heard that fucking word for a while. Kip. Have a good kip. Fucking get your head down. Have a kip. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Aussie Jen. Yeah, Aussie Jen's mum is in hospital, so please, everyone, send your prayers and thoughts to the beloved, lovely lady to make sure she gets healthy and she gets happy again. I swear to God, this fucking earache is killing me. Right now, I'm sitting here and I say my pain is on 12, 13. Wow. But I want to thank, actually, I want to put a generic message out there. I want to thank everyone, right, who've subscribed, who've commented, who've thumbs up videos and everything. I never thought that a community like the YouTube community was like that. You know, you hear about it from other influencers, but and I also want to thank Rattus for pointing everyone in my direction. Yeah, wow. It's and it's interesting because like the thing is when all this is done and over with, I need to somehow I'm gonna put a community message up at some point because I need to know what people would want to expect from me as a creator, not the creator, but a creator, and I need to see what people expect from me, because I don't want to. Uh, no, sir, no, thank you. I've only recently left the Discord, so yeah, no, no. Thank you for the offer, though. Yes, he is. He's very talented. Yeah, he's very talented. He's got a bit of a mouth on him, but he's very talented. But then again, he already knows that I say that. So, oh yeah, okay, here we go. Painkillers kicking in. Wow, man. Oh yeah, man. Bro, yeah. What's up? One thing I do want to say, right? You know what we should do? We should start a pool, and instead of using money, right, what we should do is basically each time one of the creators tries to drag another creator through the fucking dirt, what we should do is get Rattus or someone who can design a picture and then get AI, these AI fucking song lyric writing, and then make a tune. And every single time one of the creators causes shit, that they get a claim to fame of their own song. Blanket party, yeah, yeah, blanket bombing, more like. Yeah. So Angie, are you still here? Oh, Angie. Hello, Angie. Angie. Hello, Angie. Someone go and check outside, see if Angie's still outside, or go and check on her and see if she's still there. Anybody? Go and check, please. Oh, yeah, hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, nice, relaxed. It's nice and relaxed stream. But one thing I want to say to you all is that I love you all and I respect all of you. Yeah. But don't take that ritually. I don't want fucking people turning up on my doorstep. I do have a killer cat here. And I just need to know what you expect from me as a creator when all this is over and done with, because I am going to carry on. Your screen pick is fab. Thank you very much. Well, it's honest. I'm honest. Question, sir, do you have a Walmart where you from? No, we don't have Walmart. What we do have, we have obviously commissaries like food markets and stuff. The biggest thing I would say that like Walmart would be probably TK Maxx and stuff like that, because Walmart has basically everything in it. You can even walk into Walmart and walk out with a rifle, I believe, or pew pew or whatever. So over here in the UK, we don't have that type of market type. So unless you're talking about just a food court type of Walmart. Yeah. Oh my God, I nearly fucking said something about that picture then. You know what I was going to say, Lisa? I was just about to turn around to you and say, yeah, that's me with Tori and Lisa on each side. But see, now I've gone and ruined that picture now. Now I need to get a new one up. I need to put a new one up now. There you go. Yeah, do you know what? In the old days, you used to have C&A's. Oh God, there's so many different places you could go shopping. Hell, I used to go into C&A's, walk out with like £200 worth of clothing. Yeah, that flea is rank. I know. I'm hit, medic. No. But the thing is, I am glad that you guys, I know that in America it is now, please hold, at the next tone, the time will be 03:06 East Coast. In Australia, it's fucking 6 o'clock in the evening. Wow. Question, what was your call sign when you served, or nickname, sir? With all due respect, Frank, I am not going to give that away, because if I give that away, people will know instantly who I am. But you're more than welcome to give me a call sign now if you like. You can make a call if you guys want. Right? Okay. Let's do a poll. How do I do a poll? Not pole dancing, but poll. Start a poll. Right. There's the poll. Enjoy. Think very carefully what you're going to... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, wait. I need to catch up. Right. Hi, Frank, Lisa. God, you guys can type quick. PM Queensland, we don't do daylight savings like in the States. Yes, sir. I will shadow, sir. No pole dancing minister. You have a killer cat. How did you train him? Her. Basically, I just sort of stood there with meat dangling, and I went, seat, and I just meow, and she would go, you know. Mine is such a cats are independent animals. They don't listen to anybody unless they want food. Then they become your best friend, or they slap you around while you're asleep. I give you honey badger because they don't give shit. Love you. Cheers, man. Honey badger. I give you a drop bear, all elusive and dangerous. Wow. Banshee. Well, I could expect you fucking disappearing in a hole and then coming back out with a grin on your face. Yeah, I can just imagine that. Yeah. Honey badger. Can you imagine someone going, honey badger? It's like, what? What, you call your honey badger? It's a bit unfair, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know what I was thinking last night? Right. So I suggest your nickname is Shadow. Ooh. Okay. Shadow. Right. Let me write all this shit down. Shadow. Like Shadow sounds interesting. Why Shadow, Mr. Frank, Uncle Frank? Why Shadow? Wait a minute. Spawn. We don't have drop bears. We just like telling people to. We do. Right. Let me just write this down. So we've got honey badger. Right. We've got drop bear. We've got Banshee. Oh no, that's your nickname. Shadow. What else we got? Mine is not independent cat. I miss it. Wait. There was another one, wasn't there? Where was that? There was one more, wasn't there? Honey badger, drop bear, shadow. Right. Is that it? Just those three? Come on, guys. You must be. I mean, considering that I like wolves, you know, so because of your voice and you don't show yourself on camera, you hide it in the shadows, and shadows are dangerous. Yes, shadows are dangerous, and also so are ghosts. So I got asked. Oh God, when was it? Day before yesterday. Day before yesterday. I got asked, why don't I show my face, and why am I so elusive? And my response was, one, because of the job I do, and two, I just don't want. I've never been public, never, been out there and on a public domain. And to be perfectly honest with you, if I don't want to show my face or I don't want to be public, I won't, no matter what anyone says. Call sign Coda. You're fading out, Angie. Okay, sweetheart. Then go to bed, and we'll chat later. And don't take anything to heart, because I haven't, right? Just go to sleep, go and do your bit tomorrow. All right. And remember, I'll still be here. Don't worry, I'll still be here. Yeah, don't fret. I haven't taken anything to heart, but I said what I needed to say. And I'm still playing Farmville. So there you go. Right, so coda. And you know this, the Liam Neeson where he goes, I have a certain set of skills. I'm not that type of individual, right? No. Because sometimes people means bear. Oh, really? What language is that? Canadianese? I sent you a message. I need to go crash. Yeah, you did set. Yeah, you sent me that. Yeah. You go and crash and take care tomorrow. All right, and just give me a heads up when you get back. Let me know you're okay. Why is everyone messaging me? Wait. Yeah, I'll read everything that you sent me. I'll read it. What's Matt? What is that? What have you sent me? Explain yourself, sir. But don't put it into chat here. Put it in private, please. Choice is yours. Privacy is easy. Well, the thing is, it's like, and there's also another reason why I don't show my face and people don't know me is because I also do other stuff. And if I turn up on a doorstep with with the company I or with the people I work with, yeah, you'll see, yeah. But it's also to protect my security, my wife's security, my family as well. Because the thing is, over here in Europe, soldiers or former soldiers, not saying it happens all the time, it used to happen in the 70s and all that. But these days, people will go out their way to make your life a living misery, if that makes any sense. It's not like America where every Tom, Dick, and Harry and a puppy can walk around with a pew pew. Yeah. Here you can't. You can't even when you smack someone or you give them a good education, right? Under the self defense law in this country, right? You are allowed to use a preemptive strike as long as you've got a way to as long as you've got the ability to move away from any danger. And this day and age, people will call the police, and the police will then use, you're causing stress, harassment, and duress and all that crap. And then under Section 5 of the Public Order Act, under PACE Act, then they can arrest you on anything these days. People are getting arrested by posts they're putting on Facebook, for crying out loud, and getting 2 years for it. So it's getting silly. It's getting. What is your take of what is called first 1A auditors or frauditors? What do you mean with that? Can you elaborate a little bit more on that question, please? I know what you about. Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking Wait, what? Right. First Amendment auditors or frauditors? Right. Can you just elaborate what you mean about frauditors? Because I can talk about the First Amendment auditors from the States, because people over here in the UK are starting to do it now, and which is a never fucking kettle of fish. That yeah. So yeah, Billy, if you can just elaborate a little bit on the frauders, yeah. Before they are freaking horrible. I have seen many videos. Right. Here's the thing. Now, there's a lot of people. I've seen a few auditors, and there's one guy who I've got I've got the utmost respect for him. He's been, the police And the thing is, you have to understand, police officers are not machines. Police officers are, every single police officer is different. Some police officers are professional and they go, they go by the Constitution, and they go by the book. And then you've got auditors who do the same thing. And then when these good cops and good auditors come together, right, it's a very, very positive and good and an educational interaction. People learn. But when you've got auditors who they think that the First Amendment or the constitutional amendment or the amendments that they use to do what they do means that they got carte blanche to do what they do, right? If you've got a business owner who comes out and tells you to get off his leeway or get off, off his property, yeah, he's got the right to say that because it's private property. But as soon as you go onto public property, there's not much an employer can do. And because people are not very educated on this auditing stuff, right? Sometimes there's conflict. Sometimes there's aggressive contact. But there's a lot of auditors out there who sit there behind their camera and they deliberately antagonize and harass people. And that they actually have a platform on YouTube or they're able to get people to follow them and support them is beyond me. If you're going to go and antagonize a police officer or you're going to go and antagonize a business owner, but you don't work and you sit on your arse all day and you edit videos because that's how you make money, then you're not really an auditor. You're just an arsehole with a camera hiding behind the First Amendment. Now, there are a lot of auditors in America and the States that I've seen, and some of them are very vile, unprofessional, and abuse that First Amendment, right? But they get outweighed by many fucking professional auditors who, like the post office, for example, is a federal building, so therefore it's public. So therefore, they can't stop people from going in there and recording. However, what you do have is the problem that you've got people in there who have got letters, they've got addresses, they've got information that's in view. And the problem is, technically, if what happens if that camera picks up or that person picks up that address or stuff like that, or there's people who, they've moved to a different town because they want to get away from a former partner or away from negativity, and it's not suddenly, they ask and said, look, don't put my face, on your camera, or don't film me, right? The problem is you're in a public environment. So anything in public can be filmed. And some of these auditors, they will film the women, they will film the children and everything else. And it's wrong. It's wrong. But there are a lot of auditors who are very professional, and they will, like, when they see women with children and stuff like that, what they'll do, they'll like pan the camera up to a building, or they'll just sort of like distract you and basically pan up to a sign and go, oh, look at that sign. And what they'll do, they'll wait until that woman or that child or those people walk past, and then they'll come straight back and they'll carry and film the entrance to a post office or property or something. And that I respect, because what they're doing, they're protecting the privacy of that woman and that child, but then you've got the auditors who go out their way to antagonize police officers. Like, you got what they call it, the ambulance chasers or the police chasers, where you'll have freelance journalists or you'll have auditors. They've got a scanner and they'll like turn up on a scene. And the thing is, what these fucking idiots don't realize is that a crime scene needs to be protected. You can't have foreign objects on a crime scene. A crime scene is cordoned off for a specific reason, to keep the evidence in and keep non-essential evidence out. So that means if you walk through a crime scene, you then become part of that crime scene. And what they're trying to do is stop you from becoming part of that crime scene, because they will take everything off you: your clothing, your property, your cameras, everything. They'll take your, cop watchers. There you go. All right. And I think there's one cop watcher who I think is fucking awesome. He will stand at a certain distance, right? And if a cop oversteps their boundaries, you know, he will go bang, 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 boom. And then there was one night there was a big accident, and I think someone was unalived or very badly hurt, and it was a drink driver or a DOI or a DUI, and he was standing on the opposite side of the road, but he had a camera with a good pan, so he could pan in. But what he did, he didn't pan into the vehicle where the individual's in. What he did, he panned towards the police. He was watching the police, how they were conducting themselves. And then he panned right out. And then suddenly you see these two cops. One of them is talking to the other one. And it was like, no, don't bother. No, stop it. Don't bother. Right. And then it was like you could, if they were having like a bit of an argument. And then the other cop, then, it stops traffic. He walks over 4 lanes of fucking traffic to get to this guy. This guy was on the other side of the road. And he's standing there and he's like, he comes right up to this fucking guy who's filming. And the guy takes a step back. He says, back off. Don't come into my personal space. And the cop didn't say anything. And he kept on antagonizing until the cop actually pushed into the guy. Right. And the guy pushed back. And as soon as he pushed back, it all fucking kicked off. But the thing is, what happened then is that the cop who was talking to this other cop come running over. Another cop came running over, right? And you could hear, I told you not to fucking antagonize him. Now go back over there. And it turned out to be his supervisor. And then they started talking. And this guy with the camera, he was fucking, he wanted a piece of that guy. And he went, I'm going to fucking complain, and it was going on. And he took the badge number and the names of everyone. And then he said, right, I want the badge number of that guy. Well, they didn't give it to him. So he fucking walked straight up to him. He went, badge number. This guy went, what do I need to give you a badge number? Well, so he gave him the badge number, gave him the name, and the name was correct. The badge was correct. So he starts walking off. He's walking down the road. Next thing, this woman in front of him went, behind you. And he turns around and you got these cops coming up. There's a car coming up. And they're literally harassing him. So he walks into McDonald's. He's sitting in McDonald's and he's filming all this. And then that was it. And then the next day or whatever, he's in the police station and he wants to make a complaint. And they just fucking fucked him off. Now that there, right, you've got a cop who's following the rules, he's keeping distance from a crime scene, he's doing it, and then you've got cops doing that. Listen, cops are human beings as well, right? They fuck up, right? Cops are not machines. They will make mistakes. But there are auditors out there who are absolute scum. If you're going to audit something, then do it properly. Educate people, but educate people correctly. They've got these auditors here in the UK now. And some of these auditors in the UK, they are so absolutely, and the thing is, there's no such thing as a First Amendment over here. And they want to use like the rights of freedom of press and all that shit. They're not press. They're civilians walking around with a camera, standing outside a cop shop. All right. And due to the fact that with the terrorist level that we've got in this country, right, hostile photography can get you in a lot of trouble. If you are provoking the law enforcement or police or army or anything else, right, it can come back to bite you in the ass, because in this country you don't have the rules, the laws, and everything that America has. Right? And people don't understand that. Do some research on hostile photography, and you'll find out very, very quickly. Because the police can, because the police can detain you under Section 43 of the Anti-Terrorist Act. And if you get arrested, I think it's Section 56 or 51, right? They can arrest you, and for 6 hours, you've got no rights. You can't stop. You cannot refuse. You can't refuse to talk. You've got no rights whatsoever for 6 hours. All right, Eric, you have a good night, mate. You sleep well. You take care of yourself and drink lots of fluids. Yeah, keep yourself hydrated, mate. Yeah. Yeah, but there you go. That's what I think about audit. I mean, there's good and bad in both. Right? It's just that, like, how they conduct themselves, to be honest. And I think if you're going to be an auditor, be an educator. Be an educator, not just on the law, on your constitution, interaction with the public or with other people, and how to conduct yourself when you are in a situation where there's confrontation, how to de-escalate it yourself, or how to sort of like rub off on a police officer who is not just de-escalating it, and then sort of like de-escalate it by, subterfuge or by, yes, Dr. Pepper. Oh, talking about that, I'm going to have a drink of Dr. Pepper. Excuse me. Oh, God, that's nice. Ooh. So, first of all, good morning, everybody, if you're still awake. And, let's have a look at the poll. Let's have a look at the poll. Poll. Open up poll. Right. Should people in chat give spawntrooper a new call sign? 33% yes. 7% no. And who cares? Spawntrooper's good, 60. Okay. Can I close the poll? Is everyone happy? Am I able to close the poll? Or does anyone? I mean, I've got a couple of honey badger, drop bear. Right. What I want you guys to do in the future, in the next few videos, morning by lemon honey. Oh, good morning, lemon honey. Hey, how you doing? Oh, is it? Oh, sorry that. I'm not even going to look outside yet. What I want you guys to do, let's see how clever you are. I want you to the next couple of videos that I'm gonna bring out. Right, they're not all going to be about the bullshittery that's going on. I want you to keep an eye on them because I am going to use those 4 call signs that you like: honey badger, drop bear, shadow, and coda. That means bear, by the way. All right. So keep an eye on that, and let's play a little game. Yeah. So next week or next few weeks. Yeah. Leave it up until May, and we can dance around. Lisa, you've been drinking. What are you talking about? My poll or that poll? Wait, did I just say that out loud? Oh, fucking hell. But one thing I do want to spread is this. Irregardless of what your opinion is about this whole Jeremy Hales and Lynette Preston shit is, right? There's one thing you shouldn't do is become emotionally involved. The minute you become emotionally involved is the minute you lose sight of the actual reason what's going on. Right? And if people want to sit on their platforms and they want to berate and drag people through the sewer, like some people have with me and Veteran Nation and other people, then let them do it. Because it shows weakness. I mock them. I am sarcastic and I use dark humor. I mock them. And it's quite strange because I can sit here and not say a fucking word and get under their skin. Who? My testicles, yes. I do talk about my testicles a lot because they are large and multiple. Wait, what? No, I am talking shit. No, I think I am 10 hours down difference to UK and 14 hours Florida. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, where sight and sound may differ. However, the things in the Twilight Zone may change. You have entered the Twilight Zone. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine hanging upside down day in, day out? God, the blood rush to your head must be phenomenal, Jen. But anyway, I don't want to be on here that long. We've had, would you ladies and gentlemen like help me in my Shanghai to get Yoda on a good joke? Get him on a good joke. All right, the next time he comes in here, I'll tell him that he's that I found a wanted picture of him. Oh, everyone's gonna have lunatic. Like, you're gonna have neighbors that you're not gonna get on with. It's just fact. It's just fact. But the thing is, when you got neighbors who pushed in their narrative and they push and they ignore everything that's I think even the Lever County Sheriff's Department actually said something to him, said, look, just leave it. And they don't, and she doesn't. Now, you've got multiple people, family, relatives, all on her side saying exactly the same thing. Why would they all say the same thing about that one individual? And then the minute you mention that, a fucking can of worms. Now, I know for a fact, there are text messages out there that she's posted online and in her Facebook groups. I mean, I've seen them. I've seen some of them. When it all first started, I actually went into one of the groups. I was absolutely fucking disgusted what she was saying. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not going to get what you want from someone and you're trying to con them out something, right? Think about it. You do it. The less respect you're going to get. And the thing is, if you look at all the GoFundMe's besides the one from Landon Press, and that one, that really fucking dropped fucking Bruce in this shit, right? Now, if you look at all the GoFundMe's, here's some facts. One, she turns around, she says, don't film my child, don't do this, don't do that, rah, 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 rah. But she's putting a picture of her and that child up. Why would you do that? Right? She's been in multiple newspapers. She's had, like, you know, there's newspapers of her shopping in a supermarket, in a mall, you know, and she's trying to get on the town board, right? So she goes, people are going, oh, she's not public, she's a private person. No, she's public. Just like every other idiot, right? But the thing is, she's using all these GoFundMe's. Now, if you've noticed, right, all the GoFundMe's are quite low. Like 5,000, 3,000, 7,000, whatever. Right. And she's had these GoFundMe's and probably on other sites as well have been going continuously. Same picture, same MO, same lies. Baby Killer Nunya, no, she's not. She's not a private person. And do you know why? Because the minute she is put on a public domain, such a newspaper or a news broadcasting TV service, right, or puts up public things like GoFundMe's and puts a picture of herself up into the public eye on the interwebs, she becomes a public figure. When she tries to become a councillor in the town she lives in, okay, I mean, obviously she didn't write whatever that Form 6 is, right? She becomes a public figure. You need to understand the difference. Now, the thing is, I know you're a troll and I know you're trying to come in and cause shit, but under the circumstances, I am trying to communicate with you that she's a public figure, just like Jeremy is a public figure. George is a public figure. Brett and Therese are public figures. Everyone involved in this are public figures. If I can type her name into chat, okay, and she pops up, Sorry, if I type her name into Google and she comes up, that means she's a public figure. If she was a private figure, none of her information or her likeness or anything else would be on Google. So that means technically, right? Technically, Nunya, right? Bruce, the foreskin, whatever, Bruce, you fucking Bruce. What he needs to do is now go to Google and sue every employee in Google. He needs to take the CEO, the owner of Google, to court and sue them. Yes, fucking hell. Fucking good. Like someone give fucking Billy from hell a fucking lollipop. He hit the nail on the head. It has now become of public interest as well. Fucking hell. Didn't fucking figure that one. Well done there. Gives that man a fucking brownie point. So, Nunya, listen, if you want to come and troll, right, and you, I assume, are a normal human being with a bit of common sense, you would understand that instead of coming in here saying Lynette is a private person, first of all, you've called her Lynette. Second of all, right, she's not private. Third of all, if you type in the difference between a public figure and a private person, she's a public figure, mate. Just like Bruce is. I mean, Bruce, fucking hell, he wants to be fucking known. He wants that PR. But all he's getting is negative PR, right? I mean, I could go into this and we could sit here all fucking day, which I'm more than happy to do, and go through this in a very civil way to explain to you the difference. If you go onto public platforms on the interwebs, if you go into public platforms and you are there in front of everybody, in front of the fucking world, you are a public figure. There are certain ways you can protect yourself, copyright, fair trade, fair use and all that shit and everything. There's different things. But afternoon, good day, Sheila. What's your favorite color, bloke? But you have to understand that she's not private, mate. Even the two fleas and Robbie and everyone else, even Super Dave, even fucking Slug, they're all public figures because they're on a public domain in a public view. Now, if we would have never seen Lynette's face or ever, we only knew her by name. Now, that's different. That is different. And the thing is, there's a lot of shit coming to the surface about Lynette that didn't come to the surface over the last 2 years, but it's now coming to the surface. And Lynette is being represented by the most unprofessional lawyer that you'll ever come across. So no matter what he does, he's trying to drag this out. He's trying to cause multiple thousands of dollars of cost. But what he doesn't realize is what he's doing. He's making himself look like a fucking idiot. And it's going to cost him dearly. Because they're suing 6 people plus a police officer. Right? They're going after all these people, but they're losing motion after motion after motion. They just dropped the case. Right? Lynette owes Silver Scout. Well, apparently, according to Bruce, Lynette owes $16,000 to Silverman. And look how many times he represented her. And she was already given over 10,000. She was given 7,000 by one person and 3,000 by another person. That's just off the top of my head. So, Nina, would you like to comment now that I have explained that to you in a more civil way? And by the way, Eric's being nice. He deleted that message. He didn't kick you out yet. Yeah. So just for the record, Lynette is no longer a private person. And it looks like I'll be keeping my spawntrooper, but I'm going to be using the other ones. So anyway, seriously, I think people need to grow up a little bit. I think you need to learn a little bit about the law. I mean, I'm not saying that I know I am the all-knowing oracle of law and everything. No, I have to do research to know what's going on. But I do know the difference between a private person and a public person. Yeah, exactly. Because the thing is, like, a lot of people don't realize that. And I'm going to read this out to you because I got like a form here, right? As you might expect, the legal definition of each kind of person is quite different. Public figures are celebrities, high-profile individuals who have voluntarily thrust themselves into the public spotlight. On the other hand, private figures are everyday citizens who have not voluntarily sought publicity. Here's the problem. She's made GoFundMes. She's been in newspapers. She's been on fucking news channels, right? And the minute she's done that, bang, she becomes a public figure. And not just that, but she also then and then she lied to the Levy County Sheriff's Department in regards of her reasoning for being at that county hall that night when the police were called on them. Okay, so she lied to the police, and nothing was done about it, even though it was being proven that she lied, because her names were not on the dockets. Apparently, fucking John Cook was going to get some work in the office, and she was going to be on a council. Can you imagine them two being on that council in that town? If you take Russ Meeks and you take Don the Con and you take Russ the Sus and you take them two away and then put her on that fucking council, I can tell you one thing: if you thought it was bad with Russ the Sus and Don, you have no clue what would have happened with them. Because the thing is, where people don't pay attention is that Russ, right, and Lynette have been fucking parlay with each other, right, around the same time or just before the water pipe issue, the water issue was going on. Because if you pay attention, right, they were fucking buddies. They were already fucking buddies. That's for sure. So all I can say is that a lot of people need to get off there. They need to take those fucking blindfolds off and start doing the research. And if you follow the pattern and if you follow everything that's happened in that town, right, you will find that there is a link between Lynette, John Cook, Russ Meeks, Don, and a couple of other people. And then when Jeremy came into the picture and he started filming about everything else and about the property and all that shit, right, no one knew that there was already shit going on. And then suddenly all hell broke loose. And that's when poof, right? And all it takes is one person to go, oh, Lynette Preston, type. Oh, there she is. Bang, public domain. Right? She put herself out there. You know, and the thing is, she's been doing that since before she came to fucking Otter Creek. Look at the Facebook pages. Look at everything else. You know, people need to do the research. People need to do the research. Oh, to the person who just DM'd me. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. And I also wouldn't be surprised either. But then again, if they are who we are discussing, then why aren't they responding? If they're right, and I'm wrong, because they know I'm right. And if it's there, and if it is them who I'm thinking it is, and they're using that type of name, right, to like accounts, then here's one thing they need to do. They need to grow up, right? The thing is, certain people have opened up the floodgates of hate and the toxicity, and they don't give a shit because it's not about they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. And they'll sit on their platforms tonight and they're going, oh, fucking that sperm trooper, that sperm pooper, that pooper sperm, that fucking blah, 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 blah. And they'll spend like 2-3 hours going on and on and on about it. And they'll say, oh, when my royal flush and where my straight, oh, my four of a kind, and oh, you know, when I play poker, I always lose thousands of dollars because I can't play for shit. When these people actually realize of how deep that hole they're digging is going, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to have a grin on my face. I'm not going to laugh at him. Why should I? I'm not going to waste that energy. I'm just going to sit here and laugh. And Bruce, I know you're listening. I know for a fact you're listening because I've got you hooked. I've got you hooked, mate. I've done something to you that's affected you. And I fucking enjoy that. But do you know why? Because I don't like you. You're a fucking liar. You're dishonest. You're unethical, unprofessional, and you're scum the way you treat women. How can you talk? How can you talk to a legal assistant like that? Hey, who do you think you fucking are? You think you're the fucking the kingpin of fucking lawyers, are you? You're nobody, right? You've been a lawyer since fucking 1880 fucking 6. Sorry, 1990 fucking 6. Fucking 93. Fuck off. 96. Sorry, 98. Fuck it. Make your mind up. All right? You've been a lawyer all that time. And then you post a stupid video about someone leaving you messages in 92. You're an absolute fucking buffoon, mate. You know, I have seen monkeys cleverer than you. And those fuckers just sat there and stared into space, like, you know. And it's all about you. It's all about your mac and cheese and fucking and all that about getting PR. But not once have I seen until that fucking post you put up or that message you put up about your client. You are a fucking no one. You are a spineless worm. You are spineless. I've seen bigger and tougher men than you in cadets. I've seen cadets, you know, cadets, little kids who go into cadets. I've seen cadets with more ethical, moral professionalism than you'll ever fucking achieve. And this is my personal opinion. It's freedom of speech, buddy. I can, you know, but you don't give a shit about your client, dude. It's all about PR and money for you. So where are you now? You know, you're that clever. You can make all these accounts. Apparently, according to Lisa, I've got 10 accounts. So do you want to borrow one of them? You can come in here, right? You want to fucking go toe to toe with me verbally? You'll fucking lose because I tell you one thing, you won't tell me to shush. That's for sure. Because all you'll do is sit there and go, you fucking call me a coward. I'm not a coward, mate. I just take the fact that I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to waste my energy, right? Because you're an oxygen thief, and you should go into that forest, find that fucking tree, and apologize for wasting the oxygen. Because that's what you are. You're an oxygen thief. And if I'm not wrong, I think Scott Stark has realized that as well. And so is Sean Martin. And the thing is, I haven't even dug into Sean Martin yet. And one thing I can assure you, if you think that I haven't contacted the Connecticut fucking Bar Association, because I know what your fucking game is, you're going to phone them up and say, oh, by the way, if you get a phone call from a Brit or you get a phone call about complaints about me ignoring it's online stalking, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. Because one thing you forget is that myself and other people have gathered evidence, specifically the oh shit part, and also the I weed her, you know about the GoFundMe. That speaks way louder than evidence. You see evidence, you should know about that. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Evidence, like you try to fucking go to court for $500 because the client didn't want to get, it's all about money and about bullshit with you, mate. But you seem to forget I'm not the only one who's disgusted with your behavior. Yeah. I've got one account, the same phone number I've had for 39 plus personalities comes and with multiple web identities. Well, I have multiple voices in my head and most of them can't fucking stand you, Bruce. Every time they hear your name come out of my mouth, they're richly fucking causing a riot. And that's why you are irrelevant. You are irrelevant. And the day when you go into that court, fucking hell, I want to be a fly on that fucking wall in that courtroom when you go to court. You think you're tough? You think you can go against Socket? You think you can walk in there and fucking dictate and give it all large? If Silverman fucking backpedaled and fucking got out of it because your client is the way she is, how do you think you're going to end up? Because now you don't have a corrupt judge. Now you've got a fucking decent fucking judge who doesn't take shit, right? In 2 hours, he solved. In 2 hours, right? He spent 5 minutes saying what he had to say, and in 2 hours, I don't know how long the court case was, but in that whole court case that Megan Fox showed, he solved everything that DeGrasse or DeGrasse or whatever that fucking judge's name was, right? Spent months fucking going through one court case after court case after court. He could have fucking solved that like that. It took this Judge Davis 5 minutes to sort it out. So how do you think you're going to do? How do you think you're going to do when it comes to the court case? When what the hell's legal team bring all that fucking evidence? What are you going to bring? Photocopied pieces of paper with photocopied signatures on them, with the wrong initials on them. Oh, and by the way, when that gets shown on YouTube and on live streams, you know that can be used as evidence. You know that, don't you? This is absolutely fucking hilarious. I mean, but have you also noticed? Right, let me ask you guys a question in chat. Right, let me ask you guys a question. How many times have I discussed certain individuals? But I'm talking about the actual facts and the evidence and everything else. But I'm not talking about individuals, am I? But you've got other individuals, they'll spend an hour, 2 hours, whatever, fucking talking about me, calling me every name under the sun. But have a guess what? Yeah, I'm still not bothered, by the way. I just sat here thinking, let's see how I react. No, there's no reaction. And it's a shame, really, because like all this. Here's the thing: all this crap, all this fucking hate going back and forth, all these posts on Facebook, hiding anonymously and all that shit, coming out of crap, And here's the thing: the amount of times people have been called, someone who anonymously has been calling Jeremy gems or germs. The only person I've heard say that exactly the way it's written is Lisa. Anyone else notice that? No. Yo, Dion, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Take a seat, get your popcorn, put your feet up, enjoy the ride. Um, same thing with a few weeks ago when um, Deuce Deuce Deuce, Foreskin Bruce, laying on a booth in the bubbles use, right, was on the stream, and he was the only one who mentioned the word invasion. Right, and I took a screenshot of that document because it was falsified. Until I hear from Stark, who says, "Yeah, I wrote that," and blah blah blah. Anyway, but on that document, it was a PDF file, and at the top left hand corner, it said invasion. Why did Stark have that when the only person who mentioned that word was Deuce? Bubbles. And here's another thing. Blindsided. Royal flush. How many times was blindsided used for live streams? Anyone got a guess? Anyone want to guess? Over to you, chat. Anyone want to take a guess? How many times blindsided was used in live streams? I would say about a dozen times, 20 times probably. And what came from that? Fuck all. What about this royal flush? Yeah, only by the fleas. Yeah, only by the fleas. Yeah, Dion, I understand, mate. I understand. I can just imagine you holding that camera, shaking away, going, "Fucking hell!" Yeah. All right. Now, this is what I'm talking about: stepping outside the box and looking at a situation from outside the box. Everyone is emotionally involved. You know, you got emotions are high, anger, and all that shit. But if you step out of the box and look at the situation like a tactical, it's like a tactical map, right? You know the enemy is there. You want to do this, you want to do that, right? Now, if you follow everything that's happened, right, you'll notice that 1 minute Deuce was on that platform day in, day out. Their live streams were 6 to 9 hours, that shit, yeah. And then basically, because they've been listening to other people's live streams and stuff like that, they started changing their streams to sort of incorporate and copy whatever people are doing. And their terminology as well, the way they were talking, the way they were behaving. You know, when they had when like I'm like when we were talking about the way, she eats with her mouth full, wonder what else goes in that mouth. She doesn't kiss her mum with that mouth. But the way her voice was, I was genuinely fucking taking a piss and not mocking, but like being sarcastic and joking, that she sounded like a fucking miner who smoked Cuban cigars. Yeah. Have you noticed their voices slightly changed now? Right, the way they talk, yeah, they're getting more aggressive and more blunt to the point. It's because they sit outside people's live feeds and they fucking listen and they go, "Oh, fucking hell, that's a good point," and they will use that. Now, blindsided, multiple times, 10, 20 times. Royal flush, same thing. They're going on and on. And what they're doing with this, they're dragging people in because every time they go live, people want to know, oh, is tonight going to be the night? Is tonight going to be the night? Because that's what they do. They sort of like entice people, and they go, right, and then and basically what they're doing, they're enticing. So that means that's why you got so many fucking people going there, because there are people who are sitting on the fucking sidelines who want to see the shit hit the fan, but every time they go there, it's like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then they just spend hours waffling. And that's the thing that people miss. Now, the other night, a lot of shit came to the surface that even I was quite surprised of. The behavior from the fleas, the behavior from Dave, the behavior from everybody. Look, I get it. They want attention. They want the views. They want to make the money because they're monetized. Fucking good on them. Yeah. Right. But to use negative, disruptive, deflective lies to gain that monetary level, they're just scum. They're just scum. And if you've noticed as well, people who were coming onto their streams day in, day out have now stopped coming. And if they do come on, it's only once in a blue moon now. And I bet you any money that these people will start fucking turning up again, right? Because it's also called reverse psychology. Because like when they hear something, they go, oh, fucking hell, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. It's like I was going on multiple times. Here's the reason I know that they listen and they try to copy and they try to take shit from what we talk about, is because I have multiple times I have mentioned Lisa, moderator, Jeremy Hells. It's either romantic or it was something else that she asked for and didn't get. And look what happened the other night. She richly sat there and went through why, when, what, and how, and where. But she brought that fucking thing all the way to that fucking hoarder's house. And where did all the shit start between all those fucking friends like Andrew Perez, the Guapo, and fucking all the other people, right? Where and who did all that problem start? It was at the hoarder's house. That's where all the shit went. That's where everything went to shit. So she richly fucking outed herself and outed everyone else. And she basically gave everyone the fucking answer. But I bet you any money, a lot of people ignored that part. And they were just listening to the fact that why she wasn't a mod. And that's another thing. Wait a minute, was it Stormtrooper? It's the same way Star Wars theory has pivoted from being Star Wars fan to the divisive critic because of his platform and now. Yeah. I fucking love Star Wars. I like Star Trek, but I love Star Wars. It just fucking amazes me how people can miss all this shit. You know. And I think sometime a few weeks ago, someone, I can't remember who it was, but someone in a conversation I was having, someone brought up the fact that they actually mentioned it was about clicks and about views and about everything else. And I'm like going, yeah, there you go. See what I mean? He types it, I say it. Yeah, it's all about the clicks. Now, I don't know if you heard when I said, oh, I'm not looking for the subscribers or for the views or shit like that, because this is not the platform. This is not what I want to do. When all this shit ends, everything about this whole everything about this whole thing, right, is going to go away. I'm going to unlist it, and that's it. I'm going to go back to what I was doing. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Is he in chat? I can't see him because he's got me blocked, and I don't really care. And whatever he says is bullshit anyway. The day I actually take what he says, no, sorry, mate, you've lost that credibility. You can sit in here, talk shit. And let me put it this way. You have got a lot of people in here who have an opinion, and they're free to give you that opinion. What's this one? Nunya right there. Whatever. The more you and Vag and Germ talk, the more you help my case. I did stall the case for 5 months. Well, is that you, Bruce? Is that you, Brucey baby? Is that you, Deucey baby? Is it? Oh, don't delete it. Oh, right, you deleted your own. Sorry. Oh, right. Is that you? Right, Bruce, tell me, is that you? I'm going to fucking love this now. Is that you? I want you to tell me, is this you? Bruce, is this you? Well, I know there's a bit of lag. Well, that's a childish answer. So you're going to answer yes or no. Let's see if you know the difference between yes and no. Bruce, is this you as Nunya right there? Is this you? Is this Bruce? All right, Lucky Feather. You take care. Stay safe. Be good. Right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You see, like playing mind games. Right. Here's the thing, right? Because if you were, right, you'd be going, yes, it's me. I want PR and all that shit. So yeah, it's definitely not you. And if it isn't you, then you are the dumbest fuck I've ever come across. Richly come in here and tried to fucking play mind games where you failed. Because I'm sitting here and I've got the biggest grin on my fucking face. Because I'm affecting you. I'm on your skin. I am tap dancing free of charge in your head. And I'm going to continue to do so until this situation is done. And I'm loving every moment of it. I'm not the only one either. Right? You have no understanding of how much of I have affected you guys. And all I did was put proof out there. That's all I did. I proved you to be a liar. I proved you to be dishonest, unprofessional. And all I did was point certain things out. And here you are trying to play a mind game. Wow. Where did you learn that? Boston Lawson? Or where did you learn that? From Lisa or from Tori? Or did Robbie take you to one side and say, hey, this is how I deal with alligators? And by the way, P.S. about alligators, how's Snowball doing? Is he still on the run? Is he still a fugitive of the law? Is he still under the run of the fugitive there? Is he on the FBI most wanted list? Huh? You're not going to respond? Have I taken the cat's tongue? Oh dear me. Nothing to say? No? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, you know what happens now, don't you? You know what happens now. There you go. I'll see you in 24 hours. You know, it's just like here's the thing. On Facebook, right, there are people who are complaining that I blocked them. And I've got a rule. I block people for 1 month on Facebook, and then I unblock them. On here, they get 24 hours time out, and then they can come back. But I bet you any money that fucker's going to come back with a new account. And he's going to continue to come back with a new account. Because when you've got under someone's skin and you've affected someone so well, they will come back. They will keep coming back. It's like a puppy. You try to throw a stick, the puppy will always come back. Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, Lisa, right? At the end of no, I removed him. Lemon, I did. I've deleted his. I mean, I can still see him, but I've removed his comments and I've timed him out, or her, or it, whatever. Right. Here's the thing that people need to remember. Right. They can be, if they want to come in here and they want to talk shit, let them come in here. All right, let them come in here. Because the thing is, if at the end of the day, if hypothetically speaking, just entertain me. Let me entertain me for a moment. If Bruce is coming in here with that account, in that account there, hypothetically speaking, and is behaving himself like that, how do you think this will look if all this is given to the commissioner's bar of professional behavior? How do you think that's going to look? When he loses his license, what's he going to do? Is he going to accuse? He's going to accuse those lawyers and those judges that they're corrupt, like he did before. Is that what he's going to do? And you see, the thing is, what he's doing is taking the attention away from the most important person in this whole fucking saga. And have a guess who that is. Let's see if people can guess who that is. Don't put a name in there, just put the initials in. Let's see if people can. Yeah. Oh, I've actually gave it away by saying what I just said. No. No, Max, you actually got it wrong. You've actually got it wrong. And Dion, funny you say that. Helium, you got it right. Funny you say that. On Facebook, I am actually using my real name. I am not scared of telling people what my real name is. Right? I have already been doxxed in regards of my real name on Facebook, on YouTube. Oh, everyone knows. There's people who I have known for years on other platforms who don't know my real name. Now they do, because of people who like to dox people. But you know what? It doesn't bother me, because when you type my name into fucking Google or into search button, you'll get fucking thousands of people with my name. And that's how they fucked up the other week when they doxed 2 innocent fucking people thinking it was me. Just because they went, oh, wait, he said he was stationed in Germany. So they found a regiment that disbanded in 2013 and assumed that I was part of that regiment. How fucking stupid can you get? No, Uncle Frank, you don't have to apologize for anything. You have a fully right to protect the memory of your wife. So don't you worry. You don't have to apologize here. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, like, it happens, but at the end of the day, you know, I mean, like, you know, creative expressions by idea. I mean, fucking common sense prevails that creative expressions by. Yeah, I mean, it's common sense that's not your name. It's what you do. But I don't care. I don't care what your name is. I call you Dion because Dion, is that correct? Dion? Am I actually pronouncing that correctly? Dion? Dion? Or is it Dion or Dion? Is it Dion 1, Dion 2? Oh my God, am I becoming Americanese? Am I starting to speak like American? Hey, sir, how you doing? Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah. Carry on, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice day. Good night. Yeah, bye-bye, sir. Good day, everybody. Bebe spawntrooper. I will listen to you live later. Lucky Feather, you take care and have a good one. Have a good rest. And thank you very much for coming. Subscribe if you want to. Don't have to. And just remember, be yourself. Be happy. Smile more, you know, and just be you. Enjoy life. Yeah. Smear. No, you two, stop it. Yeah. And here's another thing that some people have forgot. You know that Mark Webb Feather, Feather, he's a witness in this case as well. Bye-bye. Right? He's a witness as well. That's gonna sting. That is going to sting. You know, fucking hell. What time is it in America right now? Fucking hell, 4:10 in the morning, and you guys are still up? What the hell's wrong with you? Dion, right? Dion. So it's Dion. So yeah, Dion Warwick. I fucking loved that woman. She was a really good artist, good singer as well. Dion. So I am getting the name right, Dion. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I've seen that name before. I've seen that name before. We knows Wind Machine Man, Wind Medicine Man. We knows him. Yeah, he's come in to say hello before. See, I get it right. I'm getting good with names lately. Yeah, well, I mean, good chat. It's just been a one-way conversation, really. It's been me flapping my gums and you guys sitting there listening, going, "Oh, my head hurts," you know. But most of what I've said is fact, and it makes a lot of sense. Fucking hell, why am I agreeing with myself? What the fuck is going on now? He bought my sweet Elizabeth. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a shame. It is. It is a shame. You know. Hey Jen, you go off, sweetheart. Thank you very much for popping in again. Thank you very much for showing your love and coming and supporting and basically just being here to chat. Remember, guys, when you come in here, you can chill out, relax, and just be yourself. Okay, you can say what you like as long as you keep it keep it civil and that. But at the end of the day, right, everyone's got a right to voice their opinion as long as you are constructive about it. Yeah, unfortunately, in fact, that's one thing I don't do. I don't give out any personal information. And one day you will. One day we'll sort something out. One day we will sort something out. Wait a minute, Lisa, what are you saying? What? Extra fact. You know what? Hang on a minute. Let me change the fucking chat settings here. Right. Okay, guys. Type away. Only fair. But don't fuck it up. Don't make me put it to 1 minute where you can only type for 1 minute. You right? Just bear. Thank you. Who has helped me so far and appreciate it. What have I helped you with, Frank? What have I helped you? I mean, at the end of the day, you're a fellow veteran, and all I've done was accept you for who you are. And you know, if I've helped you be able to communicate, then yeah, not a problem. But you're a human being, and I show you respect, and that's the way it is. Hey, Jen, no problem. You know you're welcome here every time. Oh, that heart is really big. Or is it my glasses? Yeah, it's my glasses. Sorry. Fucking hell, that heart was big. Yeah, yeah, not a problem. I mean, like I said, I mean, 1 second. I need to go and put the kettle on because I need to have a coffee because I've run out of coffee. So talk amongst yourselves, okay? And ladies, leave the chaps alone, and chaps, leave the ladies alone. Be nice. And I salute you as well, sir. I salute you too. But I am going to go and get myself a coffee. So be good. Behave yourselves, guys. Behave yourselves. All right, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yes, someone sent me a picture of their cat laying on their pad when Mike, I, and Squirrel were chatting, and it was absolutely hilarious. It was like the cat liked my voice. You see, when conversation goes normal, you start losing people. Bless them. Right, I've got my coffee. Let's carry on. Right. Right. I wonder how many posts there are about me. Jerry, wait. Oh, fucking hell. Is this true? Did JC pull his pew pew on someone again? No, he didn't, did he? Yeah, wake him up. Jump on his bed and mark time. No fucking way. Really? How the fuck? I thought he was not allowed to have. Wait, what? I thought he wasn't allowed to have. I thought it was forbidden for him to. Wait, I'm a bit confused. So. Really? Well, that's John's fucked then. Because if there's any footage of that, he's fucked. He's only been out of prison a month, not if that. Not even that. And he's already done it again. Wait, whoa. Hang on a minute. Hold the press. Right. You've got, let me put this, you've got, Sim is putting paperwork into the court, and then John pulled a gun, or you're saying because of Sim submitted paperwork to the federal court, when John saw him, he then pulled a pew pew on him. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that, Dion. Yeah. Yes, it is on a public official. Yeah, being the mayor of that. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. And there's a police report on this? Has there been a police report done on this? Morning, Yoda. It's about time you get your ass out of bed. Apparently, you've been snoring like a fucking sawmill. Well, according to the sources from the news desk of Antarctica. Do you know what? No, you can't. Do you know what? No, you can't fix stupid. Stupid does. Stupid does. My mama told me. Wait a minute. Let me get the voice. My mama told me. My mama told me about a box of chocolates is like life. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, no, that sounds like fucking Winston Churchill on steroids. Yeah, but you know what I mean. There's oh, by the way, yeah. If you guys have got delayed, just refresh the page. I'll still be here. Teresa Taylor, hello. Oh, Teresa Taylor, you new here? You're a new name. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. Sim did submit a police report. Right, okay. That's I think that's John fucked. Because he's out, he was out. Yes, they may have dropped the cases and all that. But the thing is, due to the fucking history, the fact that he's pulled them, that's now the third person from I know that he's pulled a pew pew on. So if the DA and the police don't do anything now, then you know exactly what the game is. Then you know that they're as corrupt as a fucking. Well, actual fact, I think that the police should try and go and get a job with the Levy County Sheriff's Department. I think they'd do quite well there. Don't blame me. Yeah, Uncle Frank became the fucking presenter of the news. You know the purge. Oh God, I need to get. Oh, I need to. What do you call it? I need to fucking sort something out so I can. I don't want. I don't like sound effects and shit. Warning. Yeah. What did I miss while sleeping? Well, the revolving doors of the world. Well, the thing is, I mean, if he went to jail for a month, he definitely got cleaned out. I mean, it takes what they said. It takes 4 to 8 weeks for an alcoholic to lose the urge. And he was deloused as well. Oh my God, can you imagine him turning up and things were more? Oh my God. Oh my God. I've been going live for 3.5 hours. Right. I'm going to give it another 10, 20 minutes, guys. We'll have a quick chat. If anyone's got any questions, then, go ahead, ask questions and that. But fucking hell, I think it's strange what happens when, time flies by. And I do appreciate everyone who comes. I do appreciate all the views. I appreciate the thumbs up and everything. And the subscriptions. And I do promise that if I do end up, going beyond becoming a YouTuber, then I will promise that I will make sure that everyone is reminded how much they helped. And no, I'm not going to jump on coattails. And no, If you want honest opinion, yeah, wait till I go live. But I am going to unlist the videos that I put up. So if you want to download them and copy them, that's up to you. But I am going to because I don't want that shit on my platform. I don't want that. They're staying up until this is all over, and then we're going to do a cleanup, and then I'm going to sort out the other platform, and then go live. Because at the end of the day, it's for me, it's about decompression, about having fun. Kelly Köpferschmidt. Guten Tag, Frau Kelly Köpferschmidt. Welcome to the stream. Didn't Jay say something about having the free live feed? Was it next Sunday or this Sunday? You have a picture that you have up on a hat? Oh, do you? This one? Cool. Cool. Fucking hell, I didn't hear about that fucking shit about John pulling the fucking poo-poo on someone again. Oh, yes. I'm giving up eating chocolate for a month. Sorry, bad punctuation. I'm giving up eating chocolate for a month. Wait, what? Oh my god, they put screenshots of fucking. Sup, Dave? How you doing? You look triggered. Wow. Someone doesn't like fucking Dave. They fucking posted him all over the fucking place. Yeah, I don't give a shit. But he unfortunately stopped his and do not stop those cold turkey. That's true. Pest inflation. Oh my god, anonymous posters have been busy tonight. Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine, and I've dreamed breaking dreams. I make the account. Oh god. Come to see Jim. Now, see, Lisa, you've got to give yourself away, you absolute buffoon. Oh wow, I missed a lot of shit. Wait a minute, sorry. All right, guys. It is now 3 hours and 35 minutes into the stream, the live stream. So I am going to slowly. There's my master. Oh yes, master. All right, and as you can tell, screw you guys. I'm going home. Right. So on that note, I am going to. Why do they keep doing that? Fucking stop doing that. Stay. So I'm going to bid you adieu, and I wish everybody. Oh wait a minute, Dion. I didn't catch what the hell's tonight as I was asleep already. I don't watch flies. Yeah, I checked them out a couple of times, but I don't describe. Actual fact, I'll be honest with you. When I like every time I go to see them, if I want a headache, I spend 5 minutes listening, and then I've got the headache. So that means I got an excuse. Um, but at the end of the day, all I can say, look, that's yeah, it's the Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, it's a shame that L. Jones has passed away. I actually met him. I met him a few years back. They were filming something close by, and he was in it, and yeah. But like, right, okay. One thing I want to say though, okay, you guys rock, and I want to thank you all for supporting me, for subscribing and everything else. And I promise you, I will try my utmost best to be to be truthful and be upfront and honest and support you all, right? I want you guys to remember that to look after yourselves, and also if you're walking through town or you're on your way home or you've just been shopping and you've got a couple of bucks in your pocket and you see someone homeless, just go and buy them a sandwich or buy them something to eat or drink. Just pay it forward. Yeah. Wait, hang a minute. Spawn, I want to have a conversation with you about British aviation sometimes. What are we talking about? What type of British aviation are we talking? First World War, Second World War, 50s, 60s, 70s, about the multiple different variations of the Spitfire, the Hurricane, the Lancaster, the Wellington. Oh. Oh, I know a fucking song about that, don't I? Oh, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Before you go, what did the idiot say about my aunt who was in? I can't remember, to be honest with you. Not sure. But whoever that person was, they're just fucking idiots. They're just fucking idiots. Yeah. I'm actually quite tempted to create a Discord just for YouTube so people can come and join it. But at the same time, I could also go and do a team speak, but that's too much hassle, and I'm too lazy. But anyway, I have to love you and leave you. I would like to take the opportunity to thank everybody. Not everyone has different opinions, and I just want everyone to understand that, like, if you don't agree with what I say or there's something you don't agree with, you are more than welcome to say something, and then we can discuss it. Everyone is welcome here, except the fucking idiots who are causing these problems in the first place. And just remember one thing: be yourself. Don't be something you're not. Everybody has the ability to be creative and be unique in their own type, right? And if people do upset you, here's something you need to remember: there's a reason why haters are behind you and not in front of you, right? Love thy neighbor, unless they really piss you off. No. Now, would you want me to read you a story, a bedtime story, before we go? If you want a bedtime story, press 1. If you don't, and you just want me to end this like Skipper does, press 2. It doesn't. No, you're right, Dion. It doesn't take much to be kind. Right, how would you like it? This voice, or would you like it in this voice, where I'm close to the microphone, speaking very quietly and very I am not sure. I'm not sure, Yoda. So how do you want it? Do you want normal, or do you want close up, very quiet? I'm joking. Aha, there you go. There is the book. There is the book. No. Right, so, okay, well, here's a little story then, shall we? Let's crack on. Wait, oh, there you go. Right, okay, so we can talk about Toby. Let's have a next story. Story of a good man. Mama, no, wait a minute, let's enlarge that. Oh, crap, that's a bit too big. Okay, right. There you go. That's, I didn't know I could do that. Interesting. Right. No, come back. There you go. Enlarge. Too large. Too small. Perfect. There you go. All right, everyone sitting back. Everyone ready? Everyone relaxed? Because here we go. The story that I'm going to read to you is called A Long Ago Adventure. Snow was falling thickly. Ruth and Betty were curled up on Mrs. Apricot's couch, eating popcorn while Mrs. Apricot was crocheted. This snow reminds me, said Mrs. Apricot, of a winter day when I was no older than you two. I had gone to our nearest neighbours 2 miles away to see their new baby. Papa was to pick me up on the way home from town after our afternoon. Well, in the mid-afternoon, the heavy clouds that had hung low all day began shaking down their brushels of cotton fluff. Foolish child that I was, I thought only of getting home. My neighbours was in the house with her baby. I called, am I going home now? And she, thinking my father's team came, called goodbye and let me go. For a while I could see to follow the road, but soon the early winter evening closed in. I stumbled into a deep breath and knew I was off the road. I was too scared to use my head and figure out where I might be. I ran and shouted and fell down and got up to run again. I stumbled at last into the great pile of straw, and completely worn out, I tumbled into it, away from the wind and snow, and cried myself to sleep. When I woke up the next morning, can you guess where I was? Well, neither could I at first. I was in our old straw bag that Papa had piled against the cowshed, now 10 the night before, and never knew it. That night, after hearing Mrs. Apricot's story about the snowstorm, Ruth was a long time getting to sleep. She cuddled her teddy bear and listened to the snow brush her window, and thought of that little lost girl of long ago. Suddenly, Ruth heard tapping at the window. She hopped from her bed and peered out. "Let me in," a faint voice squeaked. Ruth struggled with the storm window. Then it flew open at last. Nothing was outside, but Ruth could still hear the crying voice. "Come back," Ruth called. "You'll freeze if you don't." Without any thought of freezing herself, she slipped out the window and dropped like a bubble to the ground. Like a bubble. 2. She floated across the snow, but she couldn't catch up with the voice. Where's that child? We cried. Help me find her. She went that way, whispered the bushes. That way, murmured the trees. And suddenly a tall marble bent its branches, scooped the roof up as in a swing, and sent her flying to the next tree, which did the same. Oh, put me down, Ruth begged. The last 3 promptly dropped her down, down, down. She landed in the snowbank. Snow rolled in a cloud around her. Underneath her, something squeaked. Oh, here you are, Ruth cried. Let's get out of the snow. She kicked out at the snow until, would you believe it? The snow slid off and turned into a heap of blankets on Ruth's bedroom floor. The snowbank was her own bed, and the squeaking voice had come from her teddy bear that she rolled on in her sleep. There you go. The end. Really bad? Too loud? Or what? What about the sound? How bad was it? Bad sound? How dare they? If you refresh, you probably might get the better sound back. But anyway, guys, I'm not sure if you all fallen asleep by me reading that, but I am now going to call it a night. Again, thanks very much for coming and hanging out. And I bid you all goodbye and have a great night and a great day. And yeah, again, thank you very much for popping in and spending time with me. Take care, lots of love, and God bless you, and see you soon. Bye.